Welcome back to the Comic Menus monthly reviews with me, Caesar,
Hey,
Boss Lady,
look at that.
and Mandy. What's Mandy doing? Oh, you already
All
drinking,
right away.
Mandy.
She has a
Look,
glass bigger than her head. That's fucking
She's all
funny.
cheers.
guys. So welcome once again for tuning in with us. Honestly, I think this month we're kind of like out of whack. We didn't catch up on stuff. We were all behind certain things. So it's gonna be a free for all. Free, probably go buy a list and they're gonna hate it, but it's gonna happen. It always does. Uh,
The list.
uh, we're gonna
Let
talk
me
about.
swallow, dude.
Okay, let's go with so muscle mommy over here. Hey, dude, show off those arms. Hold on, before I even
Show
say
it.
anything. Hold on, let's put her
The
on the spot.
arms. Am I flexing right now?
Look at
Yeah.
that,
Ah, look at
bro.
that. Wow.
Dude, she got some guns, bro. And then Andy's losing weight. Caesar's losing hair. Somebody's, we're all being positive right now. Uh,
Losing jobs. I'm
Losing
out
your
of
damn
oh, all
mind,
right.
apparently. You're
Bro,
losing your damn mind, apparently.
Yeah, right? Jesus.
so it's that kind of show today. I mean, regardless of what's gonna happen, we have some news um, with the movies and stuff that I'm gonna bring up regardless. But have y'all caught up with X-Men '97 before I even continue?
Haven't watched it at all.
Caesar, you get time now,
Uh,
Caesar, so no, I
I
don't
didn't finish the last episode.
know. Okay. How about you, Mandy?
I haven't started it.
It's been
I
pretty good.
haven't
What do you,
either. Brian did. I did not.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Ryan's in. How about Murat? Is Murat in?
I think so.
Oh, okay. All
you
right.
think so?
I saw a picture of Ryan. One of the pictures you posted, Shannon.
What
Of
was it?
Ryan. I didn't recognize him because he doesn't have the beard and he was 12 years old.
Oh,
He looks so young. I was like, so who's this dude? And then I was like, oh, wait a minute. That's Ryan. He's like a baby.
Well, we've been together for almost like not married, like just together. We've been together for almost 20 years. So
oh,
so he had quite the baby face back then.
oh.
Yeah. I think he has
Always
a
had facial hair. Definitely had a baby face. Oh, when I posted all my anniversary pictures,
Yeah.
or just our anniversary post with all the pictures.
How adorable.
Yeah.
So as many of you guys know, we last time you guys joined us, we were supposed to watch a bunch of movies and then, I don't know, review them because that's what we do here once a month. And as you guys know, and I like to quote, we are the worst movie reviewers on the internet
Yep.
because we never review anything that we're supposed to watch or anything new, unless it's on Netflix and something else to stream on. Oh,
Yes.
what?
Oh,
Speaking of Netflix, has anybody seen Anyone But You? The
not
new
yet.
movie with
No.
Annie.
I was gonna
Oh my
watch it
God.
tonight.
Watch it. Watch it. I've watched
I-
it 3 times already. Fucking
Really?
hilarious. I love
Okay.
it.
I'm
Love it.
excited.
What's it about?
Watch
What's
it.
it
It's
about? Hey, Angela.
well,
Oh,
so
I don't
it's
shit.
about they show like a preview of it beforehand, but it's about like a guy and a girl who had like this great night together. Not sexual, just this great night together. And he denies his feelings for her when like his roommate comes and she walked up behind the door and heard everything he said. They bump into each other because he is best friends with one of the girls getting married and she is the sister of the other girl getting married. So they run into each other at a bar and they both just look at each other and that's where all the shit talking starts.
No, like, yeah,
Great.
I love
It's
that.
so great. But they try and fake being together to get out of a situation. And they end up being in Sydney, Australia. It's awesome.
Okay,
The
so it's
Isn't it Sydney
commentary's funny.
Sweeney and Glenn something?
Oh, is that what Sydney Sweeney?
Yes.
Okay. I'll make sure not to watch
yes.
it. So,
And she's gorgeous body because she's in a bathing suit half the time.
in that
No,
case,
she does have a gorgeous body.
She does.
I tell you, while you're watching that, I finally came around to watch a movie that I have always wanted to watch, but when the wife was out of town, I watched Tales from the Hood. All of it.
Nice.
Oh my God, I haven't seen that in so long.
It is a little dated.
A little bit.
A
little bit, but it's and then I saw the second one, which I can't erase that.
Yeah.
Fucking mind. But
See, K-Dog even says that movie's hilarious. Thank you, dude.
But I don't think
A
I could
movie-
watch it. Probably, I would have to watch it alone.
Why? Why alone?
I don't know. My wife won't watch that shit.
Why not? What is she into?
It's a romantic comedy. It's fucking hilarious.
I don't know. Oh, what
It's a
are we into?
rom-com.
We watch a lot of murder.
Same.
I know how
Same.
to.
All,
I know how to.
all
kill
women
people.
like to watch murder.
I tell you
Oh.
what,
If you want to
I
sit down
learned-
and watch the new documentary about what Jennifer said, what Jennifer
It's
did.
good. It's
Is
good.
it? I want to watch it. Okay.
It's disturbing, obviously. They all are.
well,
Yeah.
you can't.
But yeah, it was
you can't go
interesting.
wrong. You can't go wrong with documentary. Anything
Mhm.
murder. Anything murder. We are in, and I have now mastered how to get away with murder because of these shows.
Oh,
Because I know what not to do.
So
that's also a great
Wow.
show.
have you seen the
I did that
poll,
years ago.
though? There was a
Mhm.
poll saying whoever watched those kind of documentaries are more likely to kill somebody or become a serial killer.
You know what?
We just saw a panel of serial killers here, guys. So except me, I'm innocent.
I don't believe it.
I just smile.
I needed a
That's like the
how-to of how to
10
run away. Like, I have short legs, so I need to know how to get out of
I
situation.
just had a vision of
No,
Mandy in
sweetie,
her
you
short
just
legs.
need that plan better. That's all.
I just have a vision of Mandy in her short legs running away.
Yeah, and you just talk about this, and this is gonna be a little racial. It might hurt some people's butts, especially the white people on my panel.
The
Why
white
is it?
people-
Why is it that all the Caucasians always run towards the danger?
Because they're brave and courageous. Unless us
Oh.
Mexicans were fucking first ones
Well,
to kill them.
statistically speaking, the Caucasian men are the ones who are serial killers.
So they're the ones that. Oh, yeah, that's true too.
I
Don't
mean,
scream-
I don't make the rules.
don't scream and don't
Don't
wear.
scream and don't wear white.
Let me ask you guys:
The rules of thumb.
Did you guys watch the last Scream movie?
No, I haven't
Yeah.
seen that one yet.
Did
I
you
watched
like
the
it,
one
Mandy?
before it, but
It was entertaining. I have for Scream movies that are out of the 90s, like those were the good ones to me. It's entertaining for the time period. I don't expect a lot. So
But
some
there's like
people
what,
might hate them, but we were entertained.
How many of them are there? 6?
Quite a
There's-
few.
6. There's
Six?
6 now. 4
But the
was
la-
the dumbest one known to man.
The-
5
the
is
la-
when Jenna Ortega came in, and then this last one is the last one, and she won't be doing anymore because they fired the main girl anyway
Oh wait a minute, Jenna
for the
Ortega was in
dumbest
2 of them?
reason.
Jenna
Yeah.
Ortega
Oh
was in 2 of them?
no, really?
Yeah,
I thought-
she's in 5 and 6.
Yeah. No, I mean we enjoy going to the movies and just like the ambiance. We don't go in with high expectations. We know better.
We know better.
I don't like
Oh,
going
are
to
we-
the movies that much unless it's like a smaller theater because when we went and watched Godzilla, it was so overly packed. I was like, God, no, I don't
But
like
we go
it.
in the morning, like when during the week when there's nobody there, we have the whole theater
See?
to ourselves.
You,
I could
you
do
saw the
that.
new one?
I'd be
Shannon?
good. What?
You saw the new one? Oh yeah, you did.
Yeah, we discussed
Yeah,
it
the
last time.
Godzilla
They
movie.
hadn't seen it. Have you guys
Yeah.
seen it yet?
Oh,
Not yet.
yeah. No.
Caesar, you got time now. You might as well go see it.
I have time to do a lot of things, motherfuckers.
Catch up on other lists that you wanted to make. So you're in charge now.
I'm gonna watch every single. I'm still not gonna watch every single movie I want to watch.
Yeah.
Oh
I
God!
say it all the
You know-
time and it doesn't happen.
You know what it is, people? We live in a weird world where a lot of movies come out that just suck.
Yes.
Agreed.
Suck. I don't understand. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't understand people who go to the movies to go watch every single movie because they like the movie experience of going to the movies and the popcorn and the trailers and all that stuff. They go to all of them, and yet for some
No.
shittiest movies.
No.
I heard that is
Oh,
funny
yeah.
as crap.
I was barely gonna ask the
I
question.
haven't
So,
seen it.
That
Miss
is true.
Williams.
Oh, I've heard it. Oh, I've heard that too. Yeah.
Miss
Well, did
Williams,
you guys watch
how good is
Argyle?
it?
I heard Argyle.
It did. That the last 20 minutes lost me. I was like, what am I watching?
An Argyle? You're saying?
Yeah.
So it's not good.
It's entertaining, and then you get to the end and you feel like you're watching a completely different type of movie, and you're like, is this a Broadway skit? Like, I don't understand.
It did not do well.
I can
It-
see why.
as a matter of fact, it tanked.
There's
And
It's
that's what I'm
unfortunate.
saying, you know.
there's still some good movies coming out this year we haven't come out.
I know.
Oh, I
It's
can't
good.
wait.
So before I go by the list, you know my list.
No, see, this is
Of
okay. I'm
course.
okay
Miss
with this
Miss
list.
Williams, let me know what do you think of it? Was it good? Was it boring? Did it live up to the hype? Because I actually want to see that one.
I heard it was hilarious and just like well
Put together?
done.
Really?
Like, with it being like a mystery action murder and with comedy thrown in it, like I'm excited to see it.
I'm down too. Honestly, that one looks real
Yeah.
good. Obviously, well, there's a list here, but I don't know why this number one's on here. Anyways, Furiosa, a Mad Max saga. I can't wait to see that one.
I love Mad Max,
You know
so yes, please.
I have zero desire to see it. I didn't like the first one, didn't watch the second one, don't
Oh.
really care.
What do you mean the first one? You mean the last?
The
one?
original
Tom
one?
Hardy, the Tom Hardy one?
No,
Yeah.
second one. Oh, so you did
No,
you see
the
that?
old one.
Oh,
Oh,
so you
okay.
never-
I
you
like
never
the
seen
Tom
them.
Hardy ones too.
That one's
I-
okay. It's not.
It didn't do it
wasn't
for
my
you.
cup of tea. Yeah,
Yeah.
wasn't my cup of tea. I was just
Send
like,
the link.
You know, like my wife is so anti any post-apocalyptic movie.
Oh,
she's
those
just-
are
I
my
don't care about all
favorite.
that.
she doesn't
They're
care.
my-
She cares less about, though, unless it's Book of Eli. Now that we're in.
That was
Can't wait to
that
that one.
great.
movie,
They're making
Denzel
a,
did
they're making
phenomenal.
prequel.
That
a
movie.
prequel. Yeah, they're making a prequel of that. And
Can't wait for that
one. That movie
I'm
was
also looking forward to the new Planet of the Apes movie because I'm an
Me
idiot.
too.
Those movies.
Yeah.
Hate them.
Hate.
What's
Hate
wrong?
Planet of the Apes movies.
Why?
What?
Are you
I
communist?
don't watch 'em. I just don't know.
You're communist.
You're communist?
I
What's
have
wrong with you?
zero desire.
You don't
to
like
watch them.
monkeys?
I mean, not trying to take over the world.
Why not?
Well, technically,
I-
yeah.
It just
I just
so Ryan will watch them. He likes them. I
I
just
love
don't
them.
see. I don't see the appeal in it. It doesn't appeal to me. And if something doesn't catch my interest, if I can see a short clip of it and I'm not intrigued, I'm just like, not worth my time.
I love those.
The reason I
movies.
haven't seen Barbie, like there's certain
Yeah.
movies I just will not watch because I have zero desire.
I mean,
They can be on in the background. I'll read.
Yeah.
interesting. I'm a sucker for those.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
So's
right.
Ryan.
You know
What's
what, Shannon? You brought up a great idea. You can
What?
start reading, Caesar. Now that you have some spare time, start reading your comics or reviews, whichever you prefer.
That's now
Shannon's idea.
that's fucking funny.
Yeah, but then we're all gonna have to do it, and I ain't got that kind of time.
I think pretty much we've read. I mean,
I don't have comics. I'm not going to break any of these slabs open, so I can't read. So.
You can
That's
tell.
so
I'm reading
funny.
like 13 different books right now. I'm like, no, I'm good, thanks.
Yeah,
I really am. That's sad.
I'm too
I really am.
ADHD to read that many books at the same time. I have to do one at a time, or else I'll be like, what's happening?
Because when I read one, I get to the point where it's like boring, so I get bored, and I'm like, okay, time to switch.
That's
So I'll read
funny.
that, and then I'll go through books, and then I'll go back, and I'm like, okay, let's plow through this part, and then I start. The one I'm reading now, I haven't actually put down. It's like the way they wrote it. I was like, okay, I like this book.
Well,
I have so many reading apps.
I've been approached to do a voiceover for an audiobook.
Oh, you'd be
You
great at
should.
that. Yeah.
And I don't, it's like now it's since I have fucking free time in my hand.
Yeah.
But Caesar,
A friend
you
of mine
need-
does it. It's a couple grand per book.
but hold on.
I know the money's
You
pretty
gotta
good.
read it, but in one of your voices.
Well, that's because my regular voice
the
is not
point.
as interesting as it is.
But what voice would you use to do audiobook?
Well, it all depends. I could do more of a dramatic voice, or I don't know, the Puss in Boots voice, Mandy's favorite.
I love it.
She wants me to read her. I think if it was up to Mandy, I would walk around her and say, "Mandy is walking now. Mandy is drinking."
Make me so happy.
Just can you just walk around
It's the
behind me,
narrator of my life. Like I can hear that all the time.
and then tell Marat that I can. Oh yeah, Marat's Marat's drawing some more.
He would love it. It would like stroke his ego so much. He
Oh
would
my
love
gosh!
Oh my
What
god.
are you doing?
Yeah,
Marat?
'cause he needs
Marat's
that.
drawing some
it.
more.
Mhm.
Oh yeah. I don't know. I don't know. But it's who knows? Who knows?
Just
You know
watch.
what?
He's gonna open up a
It's
business right
something.
there.
It is something to consider.
Very
Though, especially
excited
because you do
for
different
you.
voices. Because then, like when you get to dramatic parts, you can change it
Yeah.
up. And
Yeah.
I listen to audiobooks. Some of them are really bad, and some
Yeah.
of them are really good.
What makes them bad? Just the
voice.
reading? The
Yeah,
voice.
they
Is
get
that
The
real
right?
voice
stale.
and the voice and the monochromatic. No, there's monotone. There's no
There's no
Enthusiasm.
feeling.
indication of feeling or
Yeah.
lift or downwards by something. There's just no emotion to it. And I
Right,
hate
right.
that shit. I'm like, well, you're just making this boring. Because in my own head, I create the whole scene. Like when I read, everything is vivid to
Yeah.
me in my head. So
I'm-
I'm seeing it as I read it.
I'm pretty sure we have all met people who, through our life, who are just boring to listen to.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like, Mandy, how are you? I'm doing good. Good. That's good to know. And it's like, oh my God, do you talk like this all
Right?
the time? It's almost like a sitcom, and people like that do exist. There's no
Yes.
bass in their
Mhm.
voice. There's no affliction in their voice.
Infliction. Yeah.
There's nothing. There's just like it's almost like Dell, but with better speaking English. So it's almost the same.
That's about time you took one. It took you for 18 minutes to make a joke.
I know. Sorry, I'm kind of beating down. So Dell, what's the list? What's coming out, man? What?
You
do we
already
have
did
to
the
look forward
first
to?
10 already, just talking about it. God, this is
Abigail?
back to my list. Anyways, let's go what it was. Sonic the Hedgehog's number 2, number 3.
Never saw it.
No
Just like-
fair.
Despicable 4. I'm gonna watch it with kids.
Never saw it.
Number
I
4
mean,
is
I'll watch it because I like them, but
What's up?
Yeah.
Thomas?
what's up, Thomas? Number 4 is Deadpool versus Wolverine. Oh, Deadpool.
Oh,
and
of
okay,
Wolverine.
no.
course,
Now that we're
Cannot
going to
wait.
Happening. I can't
That's going to-
wait.
can't wait. Yep.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna buy real popcorn there. I'm not gonna sneak it in there.
Heck yeah.
I'm gonna buy real popcorn.
They're competing.
compared
They're
to the
competing.
fake, compared to the fake plastic.
they sell some of the big ass
Andy,
bags.
come
at,
visit. We'll go see it together.
Oh, she don't invite us. Look at that.
Oh.
Anyway, so number 5, Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. Then number 6 is Joker.
I'll wait for home.
I have zero desire.
Oh,
Zero
yeah, I
desire.
don't
Zero.
even know if
None.
I'll watch it at
That's,
home.
that's a home watch. That's a home.
Yeah,
watch.
I watch it at drive-in at most.
Maybe.
There you go.
Maybe.
So you can take a nap if
because
you're bored.
Because I'm so hurt by no.
No.
No. Just no.
So right after that one, they have Craven the Hunter. That one, I don't think I'm gonna watch.
I don't know what that
I'm
is.
curious though. I want to see
I'm-
how they do it.
I am
I'm
very
curious, so I'm gonna have to watch it. I
I might-
really am.
That might be a movie. Go to the movies and watch.
So right
I'm in
after
debates
that
about
one,
it, but I'm gonna watch it.
I'm Craven to me it's more like a drive-in kind of movie, just because I don't want to waste money. Just
All
because
your
I-
movies are gonna be drive-in movies.
No, fucking the Joker's not. I mean, not Joker. Deadpool and Wolverine. I'm actually gonna spend money.
Oh yeah.
Plus you can't take your kids to that. It's a little too much.
Oh yeah, I am. They can see. They've seen worse. They watch anime all the time. It's worse there. A Quiet Place Day 1.
Oh,
wanna watch that with the
I
movie.
never
Yes.
saw the sequel.
Please. You didn't? You have to. It's creepy.
Oh, okay, thank you, Mandy.
I feel like that's like our Halloween month when we get there.
Yeah, that's.
Well, I don't know when it comes out, but
I like that it tells the prior, like, as things are going bad, which I love when the world goes to shit. Like, I like seeing those kind of movies.
yeah.
And then I like that they still have her husband in it, even though.
Gives me something to look forward to.
Mhm.
So the Garfield
It's what
movie
the
is number
world's
9.
doing now.
Like, holy
Yeah.
shit.
What
Yeah.
the Quiet Place though? It's like there's aliens, so still not that same. Or is it aliens? Yeah.
I mean, we have aliens. We've admitted to it. Nobody freaked out though because everybody already fucking
Oh, okay. I thought you were saying that they.
it's been announced.
Then there's the Garfield movie next.
I'm sorry. What?
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 The Garfield movie.
Oh, I heard
Oh.
gospel.
God,
Okay.
That's
Okay.
what I heard. I was like, what?
I didn't realize there was a gospel movie.
There's many of them. Anyways, the Garfield movie's coming out, and I probably just watch it.
Well,
Chris
because you
Pratt
got 34 kids, so you have to watch it.
Chris Pratt, because I'm young and my kids are still with me, like you, Caesar. They're
Yeah.
pushing it home soon.
Hey,
Oh, I forgot. It's my bad, Shannon. It's friendly fire.
I've got teenage boy. What the fuck?
Hey,
When
but
you
they're
become
good.
of age,
But they're
put
teenage.
your ass in a home.
He is already graduated from
17 and
college.
14.
Ladies, I don't know if you know this or not, but and I've said this last time, every Wednesday there's a nursing home in Texas that puts us on every Wednesday, and they all watch.
I'm waiting for
together.
Caesar to join.
And it's called I think it's called Prairie Meadows, and they watch every single Wednesday. They watch us, right? Now I have an in
Aw.
when I'm ready. So I'm just
There
saying,
you go.
Prairie Meadows,
Hi from Prairie.
start making room for
Angela, make
making
room
room.
for Caesar.
start making room for me because I'm going to be showing up, ladies and gentlemen. Trust me. All of this is
With-
going to be good.
With all of his voices intact.
With
and ready to
I'm
go.
gonna greet you guys with a voice, different voice every single time to fuck with you guys every single time.
Be careful. Those old ladies are spicy.
Mhm.
We hear things. Yes, we hear things. Not there, but just in general, those kind of.
Oh, yeah?
God help me if I ever go to a home. Or
God
help
Oh,
help
I'm
you,
gonna have a
miracle.
blast. I'm gonna have the best time.
I'm not wearing pants.
Me neither.
I'm not wearing. There we go. I'm not wearing pants.
Mandy's all,
Wheelchair races, like it's gonna be a whole.
Everything.
no, edibles are gonna be my new prescription drug.
Oh,
I'm just gonna have the time of my life.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
what's up,
It will
Jerry?
be no pants and racing around.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
the next
God.
one. So the next one is Gladiator 2.
We're fucked up.
This is not a
What
sequel.
happened to your thing? Your fuzzy.
I don't know. It's let me see.
Your finger is not gonna make it clean.
Hold
or get
on, hold
off.
on. I'm trying to get focused.
Trying to get focus and it's fucking sausage fingers.
There you go.
There
That's
It's
better.
better to hold the delicious tacos.
you go. Actually, that
Yeah,
worked.
oh, that helps.
Hell, as a matter of fact, that worked. You and your
That's funny.
you and your Fred Flintstone fingers. All right, let's go ahead.
Yabba
What's the
yabba
next
do.
one?
All right,
So-
I'm sorry. What were you saying? What
Which
was the
one?
next movie?
Oh, Gladiator 2. So this is not a prequel, it's a sequel. It's going to follow the son of Maximus Love, Lucia. So
How can that be a sequel if she's dead?
after Maximus' death. So the son of Maximus Love, Lucia. So it's the son of the one that passed away. So she lived, or the son lived.
Oh, you mean not this? It was the Caesar's daughter's son. That's the one.
Yes. So
Yeah,
we
so
have Caesar achieved. Oh my gosh.
Now, she's from the nursing home.
I can tell.
Yes.
She's one of the okay. So there you go. So I want to know: is it more Team Caesar or is it more Team Dell? Because I'm kind of curious because I need an ego boost. So let me get this straight.
You need roll.
So Gladiator 2 is about who?
The son of Maximus Love, Lucilla. So
Yes.
the name follows Lucius. The son is named Lucius. So I don't remember Gladiator.
So
I
it
haven't-
was. So okay, I just watched it the other day. So how Caesar's son, the son and the daughter of the first
Joaquin Phoenix.
Caesar. Okay, so the daughter's son, Lucius,
Okay,
how
all
she
right.
saw him. It's based on him.
There we go.
Oh, okay,
That's
all
it.
right. Well, that makes perfect sense because it can't be what's his face is because
Well, yeah,
No.
his
he's
whole
dead.
family died.
Yeah.
Okay, all right, cool.
I'd
All
be
right.
curious. I'd be curious to see how they follow that with him taking the role as the Caesar. Like that would be
Mhm.
interesting.
But why would it be a Gladiator 2 unless it has
Because
to
he
do
always
with-
said he wanted to be like a gladiator. He goes, I don't want to be the next Caesar. I want to be a gladiator, like Maximus. Like that's what he said in the movie. So it could have something to do with that, or maybe I don't know.
Well, it's different,
Possibly.
right? We haven't seen a movie like that in a while, right? So I'll probably watch it.
No, that's what I'm
haven't-
saying, like,
I love period pieces, right? I love period
Oh.
movies, and
Yes,
I haven't
me
seen
too.
a good. That's why we like.
Period in a while.
Dale,
right?
did you watch? Dale, did you finish Vikings?
I'm in. No, not the Last Kingdom. I am
The Last
season
Kingdom.
5, episode 3. So I'm like 7 episodes away from finishing it up.
Anything that
I
has
keep
to
getting
do
told I need to watch that
with, I'm telling
It's
you,
good.
Vikings is
Dude, it's
fucking
good.
phenomenal. And
because
Last
I watched
Kingdom.
Game of Thrones, so everyone's like, watch Vikings.
Oh,
you'll like
yeah.
it, you'll like it. Even my mother-in-law loves it.
Yeah.
I would have you. You would have to watch Vikings first, and then go ahead and watch The Last Kingdom.
I thought it was
But-
the Last
Plus-
Kingdom first. Oh, whatever.
No,
Vikings, like
Vikings
say
first.
no more.
Yeah. But anything
Love
has to
you
do with
so much.
period pieces, anything has to do with. But I did hear that Napoleon did not do very well,
Mm.
and it's kind of sad
Oh.
because I was kind of looking forward to kind of
Yeah.
seeing it. but if
There you
Why-
go.
wait a minute.
Caesar.
They're relatable. That's why I probably got to
wait
get
a
rid of
minute, because I'm relatable, right? Hey, Angela, just have a lot of pudding. I'm just saying, but it's got.
Hold on. Of
wait a
those
minute.
11, how many are female? I need to know that answer first. Team
Well-
Why does it matter?
that's fine.
You know what? A vote is a vote is a vote. You send them.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
True.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. I look forward to having zero sugar pudding.
my
Um,
my future time with you.
I look forward to my future time with you in a couple of years. But anyways, going back to period pieces, I haven't seen a good one. I haven't seen a good movie in a long time that has to do with any kind of. I guess that's
No.
why I'm in. That's
I
why I'm
agree.
loving Peaky Blinders so much right now, because it has to do with 1920s,
So good.
1930s.
Oh my god, that's what it was. So last time we were on, I was like, "What the hell is
Oh,
that
yes.
show?" Because it's a show, correct?
It's a
Yeah.
I
show,
was like,
yeah.
what the hell is that show called that I need to watch? So somebody
6
needs to message
seasons.
me so that I can fucking watch it.
Hey,
Del message right
That's
now.
why I
It's-
like Bridgerton though too. It's a period piece. I know it's like a romantic thing based
Yeah,
off the
but I'm
books.
I know.
Well, I know, and it's different, but I like it. And the new season's coming.
And plus, if you like that actor, the guy from Peaky Blinders, the guy from Oppenheimer,
yeah, he's so good.
He's phenomenal.
Oh yeah, that's right. He is in that now. I forgot about that because he left
Yeah.
Bridgerton.
Boy, oh boy, he's phenomenal.
He really is.
He's hot.
I could see why he won this actor, even though I didn't see Oppenheimer. I could see why he won, because he's riveting. He's one of those guys that you can't kind of take your eyes off of when he's on screen.
Exactly.
No,
Yeah.
he's a very the way he talks,
intense.
presents himself, carries
Very
himself, and he's good looking.
Thank you.
So
So, why don't we go ahead? What's the next on the list?
But before that, I know we brought up period pieces. The one that disappointed me a lot. Oh, actually, I haven't even seen it, but I've already heard a lot of stuff about it. Was the Napoleon movie?
I haven't
You
watched
understand-
it.
I just said that.
Caesar just said that.
What's going on here?
Oh, I was reading something. I was writing the Peaky Blinders in our
And
group chat.
then Shannon's like, "Oh, I haven't seen." I'm like, "Shannon, are you the same show that we're on?" You
Hey,
just
I
said-
wrote. I
No.
told you. I put it in the group chat.
I'm
Oh,
delusionally tired. So
Yeah,
you know
she's
what?
been
When I'm a little
delirious.
off, at least I admit it.
I'm
Del's
fucking
like this all the
delirious.
time.
It was a one-off
He's a
so far.
spaz.
This show's- this
One
is
time
going
tonight. After 3, then we can call it a spaz. Yeah, that's one. We need 2 more. So,
Dude, you do it on every show.
but
That's
I'm
so
talking about. Well, you're probably right on that one.
See?
So the next one on the list.
Next one.
Kung Fu Panda 4, we already passed. I
Nope.
heard
No.
mixed reviews. About Marley One Love, I heard bad stuff about it, surprisingly. And then The Fall Guy. I want to watch that one.
I actually
Ryan?
want to see that.
Yeah.
It's a rom
I
With
saw
com.
the- I saw
Ryan
the trailer
Gosling?
for that. That's a home watch.
Why?
I still want to see it.
Oh, no, it's just a home.
What about the little girl vampire movie? Is it out already?
Ah, that's right.
Is it Abigail?
Abigail? That's right.
I
Yeah.
heard it wasn't that
Oh, I've
good.
heard it's good. I want to see it.
Who do you hear from, man? I'm just kind of curious. Who are they? Who are I hear? Who?
Oh,
I-
on Facebook, people are constantly posting like reviews, and and it's funny because normally I don't care about stuff like that, but I see the exact same kind of opinion over and over. I'm like, oh,
Mhm.
interesting. I was gonna see it regardless, but
She's all, of course I'm watching it. It's horror. Hello.
I like vampires.
I kind of wish. Did you guys ever watch it? And this is old, but did you guys ever watch the Pope's Exorcist?
Yes.
Yes. I like the history about it.
The
Yeah.
one
Excuse me. Yes.
with Richard.
I thought
Russell
you
Crowe.
were-
I enjoyed
Yeah,
it.
I did
I
too.
too.
As a matter of fact, she enjoyed it, and she's not a kind of. So for her to enjoy it, it's not that scary. And I guess
Well,
that's
no,
what it is.
there's so many Exorcist type movies out now, and I feel like they're all kind of by the numbers. And I thought that one was interesting. I like the
It's
history.
different, right? And it's based on loosely based on a true story.
Loosely, yeah.
So
Yeah.
this list gives you a couple of things that are announced or that is in production, pre-production, post-production. Before I put this big one out there, because a lot of you would know like this is a movie that I used to watch when I was a child, and what the fuck. But the first one that I saw the trailer to recently was Mufasa, The Lion King. It looks kind of
Nope.
bland. I think they're overdoing it with The Lion King. Okay, they made it the live action the one time. After that, it didn't need it to be more. But
Agreed.
whatever. My kids might see it, but that's it. We're watching it at home.
Wait a minute, they're making a Mufasa movie?
Yeah.
Yep.
The Lion King.
A live action. Live action.
So
Mhm.
they're doing a live action just based on Mufasa.
So Simba, having become king of the Pride Lands, is determined for his cub to follow his paw prints, while the origin of his late father Mufasa are explored.
I checked out.
I still have no idea what Dell said.
Look, put on
I swear to
put on
God.
your hearing aid.
I
I
have
can go over it.
all I
Give me a
heard
fact.
was footstep and Mufasa, and I'm like, what did you just say?
All right. So Simba, having become king of the Pride Lands,
Okay.
is determined for his cub to follow in his paw prints, while the origins of his late father are explored.
Chewie,
But-
you're okay.
But I don't understand because don't we already know the story?
I mean, maybe not
I
the
thought we did.
I
Not
think
the
they're probably
5-year-old.
going to take it back to maybe when he was a cub and how he became to be how he. I don't know.
Mhm.
I'm not going to watch it because I don't watch live action ones like that. They suck.
Agreed.
Well,
They're
you know
terrible.
what? I don't know. You know what?
So
The Jungle Book wasn't too.
I'm gonna give Shannon so
Jungle
mad right
Book for me is the only exception. Yeah, but I like animals
All
and the
brace,
music.
brace yourself, Shannon.
Shannon, are you ready? So they're
Sure.
making a live action adaptation of The Sword in the Stone.
You know what? I'm shocked they haven't done that shit yet. I gotta be
Right?
honest with you.
You know what? The only reason that one would be more believable is because it's based on more people as opposed to like made up
I-
creatures. Like
Right.
magicians and stuff are already in movies and everything. So to me, that would be a different style. Like that's not overstepping, taking like mermaids and animals and doing their own whole movie.
Shannon just hit it right in the head. It would just be another movie.
Yeah,
Mhm.
It's not
That's
like
true.
it's not like they're gonna do Robin Hood as a live action with foxes.
That's how he became king.
That you know what I'm trying to say because they're all foxes
Yeah.
and that
Yeah.
and if you try to put like foxes talking wearing a hat with bows, it would look kind of silly. But Sword in the Stone, that's just a regular movie called Sword in the Stone by
Yeah.
Disney. Okay.
Okay, and then
Based on an event that happened many, 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 many years ago.
Okay, I'm all right with that. It's kind of like if they were to do Snow White, right? I mean, the real Snow White, it would be no big difference. I mean, they did do Snow White, didn't they? The Seven Dwarfs. They did. The Hunter, right? They did
The
the
Hunter,
Hunter.
yeah.
The Huntsman,
Okay, and it wasn't that
Kristen
crazy 'cause
Stewart.
it's real
Yeah,
people.
that was awful though.
The second
Yeah.
one
You,
was-
I'm sorry. It was okay. The idea of how they did it, because they did a spin on it and how they did it was cool. They didn't like just blatantly copy it. I don't know. It was all right. It wasn't a movie that I'd be like, yeah.
the second
then-
one's like Donkey Dick. I'll tell you that.
they're
Right.
doing that. Remember that musical version of the Hunchback of Notre Dame, right? Am I-
Notre Dame.
Okay, yes, I wanted to make sure I said it right the second time. I saw your face. I'm like, oh shit. But it's a live action adaptation as well.
What's
I
what's
cannot-
considered a musical though? Is it like what?
Dude,
What-
There's a
was-
certain percentage of it that has to be sang.
Okay, was Beauty and the Beast considered musical?
Yes.
I would say so.
Really?
Mhm.
They actually
Oh.
called one. That's why they do a performing musical and they travel with a play. It's a musical.
Mhm.
That's right.
So was The Lion King, so was Little Mermaid. Like most of the Disney movies were considered musicals, which is why they did like the plays and they travel around doing them because they're
Tarzan.
considered musicals. Like the Disney on Ice thing stuff too.
Definitely not Tarzan.
So the next one that was announced is Cruella 2. I like their first Cruella.
What?
So
Cruella?
yeah.
Yeah.
I made
know, like,
myself
her
watch it, and I
nominations?
didn't mind it.
Wait,
I
is
was
that the one with Emma
surprised.
Stone?
Yeah.
No, I never saw it.
I'm not
I didn't
surprised.
watch it either. I know I wanted to because I heard it was actually a decent movie. So
It was.
what
I
it-
was
for
really
what it is.
shocked.
I
For
like
what
Emma
it
Stone.
is.
I
Yeah,
find
it was
her
the
interesting.
origin story for Cruella was pretty good.
Yeah.
Is
Plus
that
doggies.
what it's about? It's about her like how she became Cruella.
Mhm.
Yes.
Right, Mandy? give him a little synopsis of what it was.
Me?
Yeah, because he doesn't listen to me.
Oh, you don't want to listen to me. I just say doggies and like we're done.
Son of a bitch.
They should do the original screen version.
It is how Cruella kind of became to be who she was in the position she was put in.
Poor Things. You guys see Poor Things yet?
Yeah, it was so wild, but really good. I was shocked.
It was good
Nope.
though. Yeah.
Why was it wild?
How it's shot too is amazing.
What's up,
But
I
Brian?
haven't watched it.
But you have to know what you're walking into. I did not. Murat watched it first and he gave me a brief, like, just so you know, it's really raunchy. And I was like, what? He's like, it's raunchy.
Oh, so
You'll
it was
see why.
raunchy. Did she win an award
Okay.
for that?
Oh, yeah. But there's a line in there that is epic. And like, he's like, I'm not even going to tell you the
Chewie.
line. And as soon as I watched it, I knew what it was. And I was like, that's amazing.
So
But
she
her
won what?
acting
Best
is great.
actress? Did she win Best Actress for that?
Just fair warning, though,
Chewie.
don't watch it around kids.
Oh, there you go, Gail.
So you had to leave.
Well, yeah, because my kids are still here.
Oh, you do not
Right?
want the kids
Did he
in the
have
room.
his
Trust me.
She won her second Oscar for that role. Wow.
She did a great job considering how weird of a role it is.
So the next one that was announced is Mortal Kombat 2, and then you got
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now, see, I
Tana's supposed to be in it.
I actually enjoyed the last one that they did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was actually surprised at how good
Me too.
it was.
I loved it. I
Excited.
still watch it.
It's so
Loved
good.
it.
Because I can't get because I still have the 1990s one in my head.
Yeah.
you
I
know?
still watch them all.
Yeah.
Because the 1990s one, the first one, it was
It's classic.
It was classic, but
Well, I mean, yeah, but it was great to me.
it doesn't
I love
hold.
it,
It doesn't hold very well.
Yeah.
well, it does for me because it's just reminiscent of childhood. But no, how they did the new Mortal Kombat is fucking dope, and I'm super excited because they're supposed to be, Johnny Cage is coming in this one. Katana's supposed to be brought into this one, and she's my favorite. I'm like,
I'm excited. It's gonna be fun.
do this.
It'll be a fun movie.
Caesar, you need to go check the doctor out again. You've been going up to go pee way too much. So the next one is Maleficent 3.
Way to call him out.
First of all,
They're
the fact
doing
that-
a third Maleficent.
I didn't even know I had a toilet in my comic room.
Yes, they are making Maleficent.
You do now.
I do now.
Third Maleficent. Nice.
It's
oh,
the-
really? Okay, hold on. A third Maleficent.
Whoa.
It has to be. It has to be with
This movie shouldn't even be
What's
called
her
more.
face?
Oh,
Help me out, guys.
Angelina
Angelina
Jolie.
Jolie.
If it's not with Angelina Jolie, forget it.
I agree. If she's
Okay.
not in it, I'm not watching it.
But I will admit, the second one,
No, the first one is amazing.
the first
Second one.
the first
Yeah.
one I
The
watched
second
over and
one's
over
not
again.
bad. I love that they gave it a backstory on how she is one of those types of fairies and how she came to be, and she's like one of the last ones. Like I can appreciate
rushed.
that.
I felt rushed.
She's always been. I mean, in parts of it really were rushed, even for
Yeah.
being like a 2.5 hour movie. But
Yeah.
like, it gave me a backstory on my favorite villain in the princess world. So she's my jam. I love her. Love
The next
her.
one is the movie called Step Dude, which is for the premise is of two friends. One of the friends falls in love with his friend's mom, and Jack Black the star of that movie.
Oh
So
boy.
that looks funny, but that's all there is. Not too much information on
I
that one.
haven't seen Jack Black in anything
So there's another
other
one
than
called.
fucking Instagram.
Hey, he's funny.
He is
Juliet is another one that's been announced. A romantic drama in which a young woman learns she may be related to the people who inspired one of the most tragic love stories of all time.
Oh, okay. So let me get this straight. So
Oh,
they're gonna
they're
do
doing
Romeo.
spin
They're gonna do Romeo
on
and
it.
Juliet, but just
Juliet,
based on Juliet.
but I don't know. But it's not gonna be Romeo
She's
and Juliet.
related, so it's
Yeah.
further down the road.
Yeah,
Oh,
That
they're
she learns that she might be related to the famous story of Romeo and Juliet. That's what he
so
said.
It's a modern. It's
So that's kind of a cool little twist.
pretty sure. I think she feels like she might be like cursed because of her family's situation or whatever. Like she's cursed to fail relationship wise.
interesting.
I don't believe in curses. That's the way they come true. You have to believe in them. I'm good.
Some fuck. All right, what's next?
Fast and Loose, a movie based on Caesar. After the leader of a criminal organization suffers memory loss from an attack, he reunites with his crew, only to find out that things aren't what he thinks they are. So that's
I
pretty
didn't. Once again, I don't understand a fucking word. All I heard was Caesar, based on Caesar. And
We
crew.
need subtitles.
I
I got you.
I have my subtitles on all the time on Netflix. You know? Oh, look at that.
Put them on a lot.
Okay, here we go. He actually put it in the chat. After the leader of a criminal organization suffers memory loss from an attack, he reunites with his crew.
And he did
only
the banner.
to find that things. The banner. That's the banner's classic. Reunites with his crew only to find that things aren't what he thinks they are. You're absolutely fucking right, Gal. That is based on my
That's so funny.
Oh my
Hey,
god.
I'm only helping you, Caesar.
Thank you. I you know what? That actually, can you do that to all of them? Actually,
I mean, actually, was thinking of doing that. I know I should have done this a long time ago.
copy and paste. My
So the
God.
next one's called The Council, right? And then
Please copy and paste because
it's
He is.
there.
oh, is it?
It's,
Oh, he is gonna do it. You're gonna do it, aren't you?
it's right. It's on the banner on our screen.
Oh, I'm looking. I
It's
was looking
going.
for- oh, I was
That's
looking for the-
funny.
Hold on, let me hide it, and I'll bring it back up so you can see it from the beginning.
The never before told story of a crime syndicate consisting of 7 African American men who ruled Harlem in the 1970s and early 80s, focusing on Nicky Barnes, dubbed Mr. Untouchable.
Oh,
Oh, they're going based on Nicky
I
Barnes.
remember that story.
Yeah.
So Nicky Barnes, for many of you who don't know, he was in his character came out in that movie with Denzel Washington,
Mhm.
where Denzel was Matthew Lucas, I think it was, and Russell Crowe, as a matter of fact. And Nicky Barnes was played by Cuba Gooding Jr. So and he was a gangster back in the 1970s in New York. So that should be interesting. See, I like gangster movies as well. Not only
I
Oh,
love gangster
It's a
movies.
Gangs of New York. Gangs of New York was
Oh
such
my
an
God.
awesome fucking movie.
gangster in New
So
York.
Well,
Okay.
see, then you have to go for the classics like Scarface. Like, just
Yeah.
I love
Scarface,
Scarface.
Casino, Goodfellas.
Godfather.
Oh God, Casino,
Godfather.
Goodfellas. Oh,
Carlito's
Godfather is
Way.
absolutely-
You know, any of those movies, I'm a sucker for anything gangster.
Bro, the way they killed Joe Pesci though, it was crazy. Him and his brother, and then buried him in a fucking.
I once worked with a woman where her brother, that was his godfather.
That's awesome.
Okay, what else?
There's a movie called Deadshot. It's a DC movie. I didn't know they were gonna make one.
No, really?
Yeah.
Based on Deadshot?
Following hired assassin Floyd Lawton, also known as Deadshot. That's all it says.
I don't remember seeing that on the DCU.
Yeah, me neither. That's why I'm saying it got announced or something. I gotta look into it more. But then there's this one. This one's called Perfect.
Oh, American gymnast Carrie Strug. Carrie Strug tries to overcome a terrible injury. Get the fuck out of here. They're gonna make a movie based on her?
Yeah. Oh, you know what?
Oh.
You get this one. Hold on. I'm gonna delete this one real quick.
Is
Carrie
Go
Strug.
ahead.
are they really gonna do that?
Get out of
It's,
here.
it's been announced.
Why?
The movie's gonna be 30 minutes long.
Right. There's going to be so much filler.
She's gonna damage her leg, and then the guys get the coach to pick her up and walk with her.
Why?
The end.
Why?
The end.
Um,
Oh, that's not Carrie
okay,
Strug,
so-
you moron. That's
Oh, I get confused. I don't know.
that's.
Well, of course, Gangs of New York is good. It's Martin Scorsese.
I know. I like Gangs, Thomas. I don't know
that's what-
Gangs.
Untouchables is a good one.
Gags is a different movie.
So
Yeah, wrong
the
film.
next one that let me take this off real quick.
My God.
What's sorry I can't hang right now. I'm medicine. Have a great show. Thank you, Matt.
What's up, Matt?
Matthew. The next one's called The Angel Face, and you might actually like this one. It looks real cool. Let me show it. There you go.
The true story of the German mafia hitman Giorgio Basile, aka Angel.
Angel Face.
He was connected
Fuck
to the
yeah.
Calabrian. Holy shit.
Crime
Nagretta
syndicate
crime
that became a
syndicate
state
became
witness
a
against
state-
the Italian mafia in
in 1998.
That one looks interesting.
I remember.
Yeah.
Actually, no, I remember them talking about that in the news. I was in high school when that was going on.
That's wild.
Any movie that has to do with hitmen and shit like that. So, okay.
Well,
I'm
the
in,
story
I'm in.
I'm reading now actually has to do with like different mafia branches in the US. So I'm like, it's dope.
That's awesome.
I like it.
It's still around, people.
So
Scared.
I didn't know this was coming out this year. I am kind of sad that I didn't know this. So let me put it up here. Paste.
You can't use your words.
The untold story behind Helm's. Oh yeah, it's the new Lord of the Rings movie.
I didn't know it was coming out this year. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, yeah. So now they're
The
basically
King of Rohan.
the Kings of Rohan. So they're basically making the story about Helm's Deep.
Mm.
Well, I mean, with all the different books that they have written, it's not hard
Yeah.
to do that. There's
Right.
so many books written.
And don't forget, Ring of Power is still coming out. So,
Oh my God,
I don't know if you
I
guys.
Oh, yeah.
watch that.
I don't know if you guys know, but they're making a Wheel of Time movie.
Oh, really?
Now the funny thing is, the show is fantastic. I can't get enough of the Amazon show.
Yeah.
But for them to make a movie, it's kind of like, I hope
Yeah.
it's kind of based on the show. I don't like when they kind of like,
Where it goes so far off.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
like canon
Yeah.
and not like shit. You know.
Yeah.
What else you got there, Deli?
So there's another one, but it doesn't have a title for it, but it's an untitled Formula One racing movie. I like those. It's
Oh, my kid was talking about that. It's supposed to be based on a true story of somebody in the Formula One racing industry, and I was just like, okay. He thinks I should have been He's like, Mom, I think you would have been the best female Formula One racer if you'd have stuck to racing. I was like, thanks, kid.
Do you like fire? I hope so.
Well,
Oh, I can just because I can drive really fast and maneuver really well, and I used to race when I was younger, so I just meh.
They just always blow up.
You also
It's not
have
handled right. They do.
what's it called? Wicked coming out at the end of the year too.
Oh, I can't wait.
Which
I
one?
cannot wait for
Wicked?
that. For
Oh,
Wicked,
Wicked. I'm excited.
I cannot wait.
I'll
That's
wait.
coming out around Thanksgiving.
Oh, nice.
You see,
so
I'm the
excited.
perfect delegate for something like that because I don't know shit about the show or the movie or the book or any of that stuff. So I'm the kind of person that would go in and just watch it for what it is.
Enjoy it. Yeah.
Don't have anything to compare it to. I don't have shit to compare it to. So that's when I come back and say it was all right, and then you could say no, it sucked.
How dare you?
Because it's not like
Well,
the book.
because I've
it's
seen
not
the play
movie,
and I've read the
it's not
books, so
play.
I know.
That's what I'm saying. It's so this is where a lot of the well, you never saw the play, and it said nothing like the play. I'm like, well, I don't know, I enjoyed it.
I have friends and family who aren't really into Broadway musicals, and they went and saw Wicked, and they're like, it was amazing. And I don't
Just the
even
way
like
that they did
musicals.
It was phenomenal. Ryan and I went and saw it, but we saw it when Adina was like when she played the Wicked Witch.
That's
Or she sang that part like way back when.
so
So
cool.
I just
I just saw a movie that the announced movies that I'm really excited for because I'm seeing the premise, right? I'm seeing the director and the star. So I'm gonna go by the director and then the star, and then I'm gonna tell you the name of the title, and then I'm gonna put the thing on there. Director Martin Scorsese,
Yes.
star Leonardo DiCaprio.
Yes.
Already a great combination, right?
You already did a movie together.
The movie's called The Wager: A Tale of Shipwreck, Mutiny, and Murder. So here's the
Sold.
premise.
Sold.
Let's see. The British naval ship, The Wager, is wrecked on a desolate island off the tip of
Nice.
South America in 1740. The captain and crew struggle to survive and maintain order while battling extreme weather and their human nature.
Nice.
Based on a New York bestseller book, The Wager.
Huh. Well, let's see. They worked together in The Departed. That's another good movie.
that was a good movie.
Mhm.
was a good movie.
DiCaprio and Jason Bourne guy and Nicholson.
Matthew Damon.
Matthew Damon and Nicholson. So it's okay. Though I haven't seen. I think the last good movie I saw with Leonardo was Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. So I don't. We'll see.
That was a good one.
I like Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
What was the name of that movie? The one that Leonardo where
Titanic.
where he got almost killed by what's it called? A bear?
Oh,
Uh,
is that what we're calling it? Where he
um,
was almost killed by the bear?
it's
Um,
called
Redemption. Uh,
Revenants.
Revenant. Revenant.
Revenants or something like
Revenants.
that.
Yeah,
Revenant.
that's a good movie. That's a good movie.
So I
Yeah.
think that was the
I
last
don't
one
know
I
if I
saw.
actually watched that one.
It's a good. I would say vendetta.
Revenge.
Like revenge.
Revenge movie, and I'm a sucker
Yeah,
for revenge movies. I'm an
me
idiot.
too.
Anything revenge, I'm fucking in. I don't get. I think that's why I like John Wick so much because he
Yeah.
was all about revenge.
Oh my God! Yes, love John
All
Wick.
about. I mean, he went what 3? He did 4 based on well, just a dog in the
Bear
snake.
Estate.
Yeah,
Oh
There's a
my
fifth.
bear.
There will be a fifth one coming. They filmed it at the same time with 4.
Oh,
Um,
really?
well, let's be honest. If you never saw the body, right?
True.
Everyone just assumed that he never died. He just wants.
Although
everyone to
I'm
believe.
super excited to watch the show, The Continental, that they're doing
Oh,
about
they
it.
did it.
Oh,
No, I know. I'm excited to watch it.
Oh no, the Continental. You can totally tell it's by the same producers as John Wick.
Yeah,
Oh, really?
because it's
Feel.
completely based off of the movie. So it's like the whole
Oh,
prequel
it's
of
great. It's
the
great.
rules and how it came to be, and I cannot wait to
a-
watch it.
Very young Winston and Mel Gibson is phenomenal in it. He plays such a good Wick.
Nice.
So it's good. Continental is top notch. I enjoyed it.
the last one. There's a lot more, but there's one more I'm just gonna bring up. It's called Here. From the United director, writer, and stars of Forrest Gump. Here is an original film about multiple families and a special place they inhabit. The story travels through generations, capturing the human experience in its purest form. Purest form. So the stars are Tom Hanks, Kelly Riley, Michelle Dockery, and Robin Wright. And the director is Robert Zemeckis. I don't know how to say that last name.
Robert Zemeckis.
Yeah.
So let's see. Tom Hanks. He came out with Robin Wright. Right. Robin Wright was Jenny in Forrest Gump.
Say it again.
Jenny. And
Jenny.
you know, I remember when Forrest Gump first came out. I saw that in the theaters,
Me too.
and it was so unusual for the time. It was so different. It
Yeah.
was so cool.
It
and
was
just-
yes,
The music
such a
was
good
so
movie.
good.
it was at the
And the
time.
famous catch line of "Run, Jenny, run!"
It was
or "Run,
refreshing.
Forrest, run!"
That's what it was. It was refreshing.
You
Because-
got
It was.
moves.
It would be great to have those nowadays.
Yeah, that's why I think it's the movies coming out nowadays. It's either this or that. There's nothing
Mhm.
like that balance of it had everything. It's either like a lot of gore, a lot of action, but no story, or slower than
Mhm.
shit, too lovey-dovey, and it's too sappy. There's not that balance that we're kind of used to getting. Where in Forrest Gump, let's
It was
be
good
honest,
storytelling.
it had good storytelling because it had drama. It had even had
Yeah.
a little bit of action, and it was
Romance.
heartbreaking. It was
Oh,
romance. It was funny. It was funny.
Lieutenant Daniel.
Funny.
It was funny.
No, it was funny. You know, and you know what, guys? You know what they need to fucking do? They need to make another movie like
Can't help it.
Shawshank Redemption. If you like a Shawshank Redemption,
Oh,
It's gonna be
Jack-
hard.
love Shawshank.
Shawshank Redemption is one of those movies that you could have in the background while you're
Right.
doing anything in the house.
Oh yeah.
And whatever you're doing, you're gonna stop for 3 minutes and watch a certain scene,
Mhm.
and then continue on doing what you're doing.
Yep.
So
Love
true.
Shawshank Redemption
Shawshank.
that's a movie, and this is another thing too about period pieces. Period piece movies rarely do not hold up, but
Mhm.
because they're not on a certain time, if it's based in 1930s, 1940s, 1800s, you can't say, "Oh, that looks so dated." No, because you don't know how the fuck it was back in those days, so it holds. So
Yep.
Shawshank Redemption holds because there's no special effects. It's just good acting and good.
I was
story.
about to say because of the simplicity of it, with
Right.
the story that was there, it's just riveting. Like it's such a
Right.
good movie. Oh, I love
That
that movie.
scene was fantastic.
Andy Dufresne. He's my friend.
Yep.
So there was recently Chris Hemsworth made
Yes.
a post or
Oh,
Yeah.
here we go. So
Uh,
just
no,
please.
so it's nothing bad. He all he said was, where was it? I skipped over it right now. Okay, I caught. We're talking about the movie Thor, Love and
And
Thunder.
Thunder,
Love and
how he
Blunder.
regrets.
Love and
Yeah,
Blunder.
exactly. He regrets. He goes, I got caught in the improv and the wackiness. I became a parody of myself. I didn't stick the landing.
Yep.
So I'm,
It was terrible.
It was terrible. And we talk about it all the time. We talk about the
And I
show
love
constantly. That we talk. You know what? American History
Ooh.
X. I have yet to see from like to end.
Oh, yeah.
Really?
I haven't. Yeah, it's one of those.
Oh my
things I
god,
just
my
haven't had a
favorite thing in the
chance.
world is, and as bad as this is to say, I would love to curb check
You
somebody.
want to curb stomp? You know, curb stomp somebody.
so
Shannon's
It's
like,
terrible.
My life dream is to clothesline someone, but I'm too short.
I've done that.
You would
But, like,
clothesline
the
their
curb-
knees.
Yeah.
The curb. Oh,
so go ahead and just answer that question. So you go or first, Shannon. Which one do you prefer better?
Yeah, I can't answer that.
oh.
I can. Easy.
I'm
That's
gonna
hard.
like. I love American History X. I love the story. I love the defeat that he had in it to like overcome. But I'm gonna say Shawshank because
Shawshank.
that
Yeah.
story is like riveting and powerful and like, oh, I just love it. Determination is all there.
Yeah.
Well, I'll look into that real quick. Miss Williams.
Ooh.
So, Mandy, what do you say?
Same thing. 100% agree with what Shannon just said. They're both amazing movies, though.
How
I
about
never
you?
saw all of History X, so I'm gonna have to really stick with Shawshank.
They're very powerful movies, but yeah, Shawshank
much
gives
so.
you the feels in a certain way.
Have you guys
Yep.
ever seen Eastern Promises?
I've heard of it. I don't think
I
I.
don't
It's
know if
with
I've
a
seen
it's
it.
with a younger Viggo Mortensen.
Good night. I love you.
I don't think so.
Okay, I suggest you guys go watch it. It is
Okay.
phenomenal.
I want to.
Gangster Russian. It's more on the Russian side of
Okay.
Okay.
I have a question after this one. I like American History X more because I love the whole
Violence.
the violence part pretty much. Because it goes to my next question. Those are two good movies, but the two movies I prefer over that is American Me and Blood In, Blood Out to me. So like those two are also iconic for I want to say for me and Caesar because they're Mexican movies and stuff like that. So it's like, oh shit, it's top tier. I would say it's equivalent to these two movies because just say I grew up on these pretty much, right?
Yeah.
Have y'all seen them? Like Shannon, I'm pretty sure you've seen them. You've seen like the person that should have been part of the movie, but like she's laughing. She's not even fighting me.
Yeah,
Wow.
You know, for a second there, I was like, "There's another one that he fucked up
Talk
on."
about just classifying me into like a horrible group.
Girl,
You
we
just
started
got pigeonholed. Like,
Yeah.
no, we
You know
started
what,
the show
right?
with her doing this.
You're
We know she would have been the boss.
Look, you know what? I get it. Like my name, I can live up to my name when I need to. I'm absolutely aware that I can be a boss lady. I can be a bitch. I've got no qualms with that. It is who I am. I'm a very proud, loud, direct woman who doesn't tolerate shit. With that being said, I don't need to be pigeonholed and stuck into some category just because I am the first person that'll say they want to curb check your ass.
Yeah.
Like,
So now all of a sudden people are like, oh, "Who's on tonight? Oh, that woman. Yeah, the one who belongs in prison.
that white woman.
The white woman who
The white
wants
woman.
to. The white woman who wants to curb check
The muscle
everyone
mommy.
that she doesn't like.
I didn't say everybody. I just said I wanted to do
I
it.
said everyone that you don't like.
Well,
And once again, she's not
that
denying
list
that either.
that list is long.
That's what I'm
and
saying. You're like-
nobody
Mike
has
takes
seen
her.
it.
That's so funny.
Shannon opens the shit up like a scroll. You know, it's like and it goes all the way
Yeah.
down the stairs. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Uh,
you
let-
know, nobody
hold on.
sees it because I can play the good girl.
Let's
Yeah.
stop talking about it. I don't want to have this episode used in the court in the future.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
No, I
true.
mean-
Court of law.
Too late for
That's
that. 'cause
evidence.
Be sure
every
to
single
say,
show's
did you
recorded.
say you wanted to curb somebody on this episode of this? Like,
I
Shannon,
said I would like
Shannon's-
to try it. I never
Shannon's
said for
saying
sure I would.
allegedly.
Give it a
There's a
go.
difference. I'm not going to incriminate myself completely. Just because you want to do something doesn't mean you're going to do it. There's lots of things I want to do.
Shannon,
Doesn't mean I will.
I can
She's
be
out there this summer, like curb stomping, like watermelons and stuff. Like, get a cantaloupe.
Shannon, I can totally be your lawyer, and I'll say, listen, it's not his fault that he just happens to trip and landed directly.
His head landed on the curb. I tripped. I stepped on it repeatedly.
His mouth was wide open.
All I need to do it once.
Make it count.
I'm there like, I gotta do it once. I try to, caress his head up, and unfortunately, I tripped with him and pushed him down too, and circumstances.
See, you guys aren't helping it by saying all of that.
No.
So, if I'm going down, you're all coming with me.
They're not. And I don't know.
Accessory to murder.
Accessory, yeah.
The fourth film of DC in the hit never went into development, Miss Williams.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, I think they're just sticking with the Matt Reeves Batman and just doing a second one with Robert Pattinson. So,
Someone said they're doing the Michael Keaton remake.
They're still in the
I hope not. Leave it alone. Let it die.
Yeah, leave it. I agree. Leave it alone.
Certain things should just be left alone.
Right. It was the timing.
We've had that discussion lots of times. Like,
yes. Can we just?
But I'm gonna do a little curveball on this. I believe Michael Keaton should come back, but in a Batman Beyond movie.
Well, that's the only way.
That's the only way.
That's the only way. Is it because back?
Listen, Fuzzy Wuzzy, because you're blurry again.
Hold on, let me see if this works again. Yeah, look at that. It works like a charm. I'm not doing it on purpose. I'm not doing it on purpose. I'm trying to get the lighting and stuff.
Whenever I see, yeah.
I don't.
Whenever I see someone step on a zombie's head in a movie, I always think about the American history.
All the zombies that we curb stomped.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put a teaser and just go different colors. You see the blue on me? Do you see the blue on me? No. Okay.
Just the shine on your forehead.
Bro, I'm sweating right now. I'm glistening. I feel like a hot dog after it's got roasted.
Well, of course, there has to be at least one food. There has to be one food mentioned on the comic menu.
I mean, we show a steak in the beginning of the show.
He's like, it's
Mandy mentioned tacos in the beginning, so I don't know where the hell y'all been.
For a second there, she froze. That's good.
Oh, I did?
Weird. I think it was you that froze because she didn't freeze for me. Then again, Mandy is to my left side, and that's my bad eye, so I can't really tell.
I'm also good at pretending to freeze. So
she's like,
oh my God.
That's really good, bro.
That is pretty good, Mandy. I'm not gonna lie.
That's was pretty good. You didn't even blink.
That's pretty good. I'm impressed.
I do it to Murat all the time. like Wi-Fi just shut down. Sorry. What were you saying?
You only do it because you're not listening. You're like, shit, I gotta think of something. Okay.
Why don't you do it when you guys are having dinner? Then he'll think he's having a glitch in the Matrix.
He eats within 30 seconds, so it wouldn't work. He eats too fast. So, and I take my time. I like to enjoy my food. But I'm going to try that next time we have an argument.
Wait, whatever happened to that one movie? Yeah, there you go. Like gloss over.
Yeah.
I can't do that with my wife because she's Cuban. So
no, they're fucking crazy.
No,
it's too spicy.
I'm trying not to talk about it because I don't want to be incriminated. So, what about that one movie that we talked about last time we saw you guys? Was you got that fucking right? Was the one with the devil, the interview, the possession?
Oh, the Night with the Devil.
Yes.
I just watched it.
You did watch it. And?
I did not like it. I wanted to like it so bad because I watched the original interview. I was not on enough acid for the way that movie ended.
Wait. So are you saying you didn't mind it? You just didn't like the end?
I didn't mind it. I think the problem was they were trying to take a interview and make it as long as a movie, and so there was all this added filler.
can
And
see
it felt like they were just trying to stretch it too long. And then once they added in the crazy effects and stuff, and I was like, I think it was probably one of those movies that was probably more fun to make than it was to watch,
Well,
if
I
that
think
makes
that's-
sense.
yeah,
Because they did a great job making it look like it was, filmed in the 70s on set. They did a great job with the acting, but then they added all these weird, like 70s special effects,
You
and
know
I was
what?
like,
There's
yikes.
nothing worse than, and this happened to all of us. There's nothing worse than watching a movie you have the highest like you said. I want to love this so bad because either A, you read the book, or you saw
Yeah.
the great trailer, or whatever it is, and you see it and you're like, wow. Now, is that because we set ourselves up by putting in such a high expectation by going
Yes.
in instead of just not watching any trailer, not hearing anything, and
Yes.
just go in and watch it for the very first time?
Now, I probably still wouldn't have liked it, but I've talked to people who really enjoyed it. So good for them.
oh my god, the
They
Blair
must
Witch
do
Project was
drugs.
horrible.
Did you
Yeah,
see that the
see,
actors are looking for reparations? Not reparations, that's the wrong word, but they want to get paid back some of the stuff because they only got paid pennies to the dollar. But I don't know. You signed
for
your
what?
contracts for the
For
movie.
what?
Oh,
Um,
really?
The one she's talking about?
yeah, Blair Witch Project.
Oh, the Blair Witch Project.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, okay.
That
You know
movie
what?
made me nauseous as fuck.
Same. I
yeah,
don't like the
many,
shaky camera
yeah,
thing.
All the
many people in the movie
I
theater
was like,
were puking because they
Yeah.
didn't,
yeah,
first of all, they didn't know what to expect, right? The trailer showed one thing, but a lot of people probably did not realize that the whole movie was going to be like that.
Right.
yeah.
But I will admit, it was done at that time so well
At that time. Because there
that
wasn't much to
people,
compare it to.
right, and people, it was original. You never seen anything like that.
Yeah.
So well that they did the documentary that went out. I mean, they made it seem like this was genuinely, it really did happen.
Yeah.
And it
Thank you,
fooled
Jonathan.
a lot of people. Thanks, Jonathan. It fooled a lot of people because they're like, this is real, right? Because, I mean, I just saw a documentary about it.
It
And they were
looked
just,
like it.
it was very, but yes, I don't get that kind of motion sickness, but,
Oof,
I
it was rough.
the older I've gotten, the more phobias I've gotten. I've noticed I was never so much claustrophobic, but now I can't watch any movie that has to do with closed spaces. I can't. I
So
can't.
that Ryan
Oh,
Reynolds movie called Buried, you can't watch that one.
Ah, no.
okay. You know what?
no.
I never saw that Descent because people are like, you're not going to want to watch that.
Yeah.
Anything that has to do with tight spaces, crawling.
Oh,
I'll be
like,
in one of
I
those
love.
on Friday.
what's
I'm
that?
weird. I like small spaces. I feel safer, but I'm little, so I used to hide in small spaces a lot.
I have an MRI on Friday for my head.
Those
okay.
are not
I
fun.
will.
Let's see.
I will
Let's see.
be
I would just close
all
my eyes,
confined in a loud space.
but I
Huh?
would just kind of close my eye. I would, in that
I
case, I
do.
would just close my eyes, and I know
Yeah.
that I'm. There's an out. It's
Yeah.
the other stuff like tight caverns, just a cavern.
There's a
and
lot
you
of
have to,
scary
like,
movies though.
shimmy your way.
There's a lot of scary movies with the fucking MRI parts where you're in there and they come out fucking possessed or some shit. I'm like, fuck.
Yeah,
What movie are
it's
you
true.
watching?
It's
Oh,
true.
I forgot what they're called, but there's a lot of them.
Well,
Hey,
good luck
the
there.
thing, so being an OBGYN is out of it's not for season, right? I would
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Best comment.
Who is that? Who is GZR?
I don't know, but he's from Twitch. That's
That's hilarious.
Because you don't
Yeah.
like tight spaces.
the guy that follows them. Small faces ain't that bad. Well,
That's
those
funny.
comments
so
are
funny.
genders.
That's good. That's a good one.
That was
Yeah, why
good.
not?
That was fucking
Ah,
great.
pile it on. I don't give a fuck.
Jonathan laughing my ass off.
No, small spaces is bad, people. Let me confess. I
Excuse me.
saw on Instagram somebody posted an Instagram about how this one hiker died because he went down. He was
There's a movie.
discovering, not that guy. He was
Oh, okay.
discovering crevices, and he went down the wrong hole, the wrong side, and they got narrow. He got stuck upside down, and he basically died because he couldn't move. they were showing like diagrams of how he did it. It fucked me up for the whole day.
Well, that's
Because
preventable.
I
Those are
couldn't-
those people who have thrill issues. Like, you're gonna die that way.
Well, I couldn't get the
Question.
vision out of my mind.
Caesar, I got
Yeah.
a question, Caesar. Was this guy white?
White.
Of course. The white
Yeah,
guys
they
do-
usually are.
They're the ones that
They're
Of
white.
course.
White
That's my
people.
word.
I
He's
take-
like,
I take offense to these accusations.
I'm just saying. Look to me. Look, it's history. Caucasians are the ones that find all these places, right? Christopher Columbus took his people and took a chance and found America,
he
whatever.
found
Right?
something. I don't think they found here.
Well, yeah,
but they found
but you see,
something.
they're the ones that want to
America was
explore.
already found, so
Yeah, true. But my point is,
By
they want to find
non-white
stuff.
people.
They want to like do this and like, oh, there's a tight hole. Let me go in there to see what's in there. You know, I won't. I have not. The only time Mexicans have ever died in a hole is if they're the ones mining it and they get trapped. I know it's bad.
True.
But that's the only way they're working. But
What did Dale say about incriminating video?
racism.
right.
Oh my god!
So
I-
my next thing is we're not talking about movies. What the fuck?
Well,
Oh,
because
I have a
you know
list
what?
because Caesar went off course. So we're talking about American History X. And I was looking at what other movies.
Well, we need to move on.
All these movies that we were talked about, we can rewatch. I can sit down and rewatch all these movies. I honestly think all these Marvel movies, I watched it the first time. I loved them, but I don't
Mhm.
think I can sit down and rewatch them like I did before. Like I can watch Silence of the Lambs and enjoy it. Once Upon a Time in America, I can watch it. The Departed, Seven, the Green Mile. I can rewatch them and still enjoy it. I can't enjoy these newer movies. Like I don't know, is it because of the writing or
The writing is. I think the writing has
Part of
suffered.
it. That's a big part of it.
But not only that, because a lot of the good writings are on TV shows, and
Yeah.
it's the writers
Yes.
have
So true.
they've gone to the way of streaming where these seasons, when you see a good show, I'm going to use Peaky Blinders once again as an example, or Vikings or anything like that. You just want to keep fucking watching till like 3 o'clock in the morning because you're riveted on the storytelling and the writing. These movies, when you're watching them, you're going, "Did he just say that? Ugh, it's so corny or predictable." Or it's like, I already saw this movie. I already know how it's
Yeah.
going to end because it's so. I could have written it because it's so predictable. There's a sense of just like, and I'm going to go off the rails, just like commercials. Back in the day, we had good TV commercials, memorable ones that
Oh
you
my god, I
remember,
missed
the
the
jingles.
Three Frogs.
Right,
oh,
the Budweiser. Right?
Budweiser?
The commercials now are atrocious.
Awful.
They're awful.
Awful. They're not
Awful.
memorable.
Bro,
they're-
I missed the 1 a.m. commercials of Girls Gone Wild 100%. You know, everything
Bum
else is
fight?
awful.
You know what? Bum fights commercial? Yeah.
I'm so over all of the insurance commercials and the big pharma selling
Oh, the big
medication
pharma.
commercials.
But now
Oh,
it's-
especially when they start singing, I'm like, oh, I'm
Oh
out.
my gosh. But now because I'm part of Big Pharma, now I gotta sing these songs. You know,
Oh.
I see these commercials, I'm like, hey, I think I take that. I've got to that level. I'm like, Brie Larson, yes, I'm one of
Yes.
them. I start dancing.
I think we're at that age where we can be like busting out our medicine cabinet and see, hey, what are you taking? I heard this is
What
good.
are you taking?
Oh, they just
Oh,
gave me so I just got new preventive medication for my migraines.
Oh, yeah.
And you know what it's for? It's a beta blocker. What are beta blockers for?
Look at
They're for
that.
people who've had heart attacks and strokes. I was
Yeah.
like, how the fuck does this fix a migraine? They don't even know how it helps migraines. They just know that it has helped migraines. And that I
Yes.
should try taking. I was like, but I don't have heart issues at all.
Pretty much they
Right.
give
But if I
you
don't
a
take it-
placebo. Pretty
What?
much they pretty much give you a placebo.
I
Placebo
don't know
effect.
if they're basing it like a placebo effect as so much as they think that there's something in it that can help with like the balance, like certain chemicals inside of meds can help
Yeah.
balance the flow in your brain, which is what triggers some migraines. But they can't stem off of what it is. But this medicine's been around for like decades. So I was like, okay, well,
Yeah.
that doesn't make sense to me.
That's
I have
wild.
nerves about taking it because of the way that it is, like the side effects of it freak me out. I'm just like, really? Are you going
Yeah.
to bed? Okay.
I think I'd rather just
Night monkey.
look into like drinking herbs and stuff like that, like the positives and negatives. I still want to this day. I want to try putting an onion on my foot, and I heard putting an onion as you sleep, covering it with a what's it called, a sock,
The
and leaving it
floor
overnight.
rice.
Uh,
The smell?
so
What?
I mean, I heard if you put a onion on, like sliced onion on the bottom of your foot, put a sock in it, it'll help all your toxins come out through there.
It draws out
Dude,
the toxins
Vic,
But
from
they
your
have
feet.
toxin patches that don't smell like
Also,
dirty onions. So just do
okay,
that.
Dell, if
there
you
we
don't
go.
want to listen to me, listen to me. If you don't want to buy the foot detox pads, Vicks does the exact same
Yeah.
thing and is better for you to do it because it helps prevent illnesses also.
And it
Listen,
smells like the
listen,
80s.
ladies, please don't tell him this. I want him to put on dirty ass onions.
I mean, don't we all at this point? I just thinking of his poor
I
wife.
do. Without him telling his wife, that's even funnier.
Why would it be a dirty onion?
She's
It'd be
gonna
a
be
brand
thinking
new
he's
onion.
eating like a sandwich in bed at
Yeah.
2 o'clock in the morning. That's
He
what
just
The fact that an
garnishes
onion
his
goes on your foot
tacos and
just makes it
sandwiches.
dirty. That's it.
I'm gonna
If you
try
put an
that.
onion
Dell,
on your foot,
Dell,
it's automatically dirty.
Dell, please, for
Go
the
with
love of
onions too.
Odin, please do
Hey,
the
look,
onions with the
a
sauce.
chat is going for it. I got to do it one of these days.
Go with onions.
No,
Just take a
no.
picture.
As a matter of fact,
Oh my God, please don't.
No, don't do that. I just ate not too long ago. Dale, do this, Dale. Why don't you do it for next month's show before we go on, and
And
do
see if
it?
it works.
And actually,
See if it
no,
works.
like, and see if it works. Like, holy shit,
Report
this
back.
onion is
We-
fucking nasty
We'll
because it
do.
removed the
I'll do a onion review.
Woohoo! An
That's what I think.
onion
I found
review.
gummy bears in my drawer.
Haribo? I love those.
It's a
Now,
brand
what
new
happens when you
bear.
put onions in the bottom of your feet with sauce? Would your breath smell like onions? I mean, like,
Why would my breath
uh,
smell like onions?
or your breath, believe it or not, your breath will smell like onions if you put onions on your
How
breath.
do you know that?
Because I have also heard that if you have garlic, your
The one that's
your
tied together.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
got nothing but time, so might as well try with me.
Oh, you talk about me doing it?
Yeah.
No, I'm not an idiot. So I want you to do it and put the onion in the sock. See what happens.
I can't.
I need to find some old socks. Anyways, back to movies.
Oh yeah, movies. That's why we're here.
What? So there's a movie here that I enjoyed, and I can watch it over and over again, and I miss watching it at on TV. What would you classify this movie? It's called Catch Me If You Can.
Catch Me If You Can.
Catch me.
That's
Ooh.
with
So
Leonardo DiCaprio.
Leonardo DiCaprio.
And Tom Hanks. But
And
what
action.
would it be action
No.
I
though?
call it
I would consider it that. It's like drama.
no.
Comedy.
Well,
I don't know.
That's with the very, very,
mystery.
very young Amy Adams that started
Not
out
mystery.
in Hollywood.
Oh,
Yeah.
As a
I
matter of
don't
fact, I did a photo shoot with her when that movie first came out. She was an up and coming.
Maybe drama,
no.
but not
I would say
serious
drama. No, it's not serious. Because it was based on a true story.
Yeah.
Is it a
and
dramedy?
Drama.
I
Not
don't
too
think
much
I saw the whole
comedy.
thing.
not that funny.
Crime
no.
Keeper. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, because he was being
Yeah,
followed
oh.
by the FBI. I think it was. That,
Yep.
for
Crime
doing what
caper.
he was
That's a
doing.
good. That's
That's a really
good
good
one.
description.
Crime Caper. Thank you, 1944. You haven't heard that term?
No.
Hey, everybody! It's a Crime Caper.
A lot of books and old movies.
Oh, 1940, 9 Crime Capers.
But
You're gonna read on the papers.
That's like LA Confidential. Did you guys see that movie?
oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, that's a long time ago. LA Confidential is another
Wow.
one that's based on a true story.
That
I
that
I love
actually
that movie.
that actually rung a core not a core but a memory, because I remember going to when I was young, and we went to I don't know, I think we went to San Antonio for vacation, and in the when you go watch the cable, there's options where you can purchase movies back in the day.
Oh boy.
Mhm.
And LA
Yes.
Confidential was one of those movies that we could purchase. It just like brought back like when I was in 12 years old or whatever the fuck. Like that was cool. I really appreciate that, Shannon. Like it unlocked for some reason.
I like
Crime
that
Noir.
movie.
Crime noir.
Yeah, well, crime noir is considered. Yeah, that's confidential. LA Confidential is considered a crime noir. Yep.
I loved that movie.
It's so
Makes
good.
me want to watch it.
Yeah, I
Have you
know.
guys ever-
I've been
Have you guys ever
watching
seen
it.
Memento? Have you guys ever seen Memento?
Oh,
Oh,
well, I'm looking at it right now.
oh, it's fantastic.
Memento is another movie that was groundbreaking at the time because
There's nothing like it.
nothing like it, and it really does
Nope.
suck you in because you have no idea what the fuck's going on.
What is
Green
it?
Reservoir
Mile.
Dogs. My God, Reservoir
love
Dogs.
Green
movie.
Mile.
So I'm
Yeah.
going to show you what I'm seeing right now because it's like all these movies are like
Taxi Driver. Oh,
Reservoir
did,
Dogs.
did you guys know? They make you guys feel old. Pulp Fiction just celebrated 30 years.
What?
oh look,
Yes,
1994.
I did know that
Years.
Wow.
because I was
Oh,
in high
Heat.
school when that shit came out.
Heat was the
Snatch.
shit. Heat is fantastic.
Fargo.
No
Roy
Country
Bronx
for Old
Tale.
Oh my god, American Beauty.
Dude, that guy's in
Gran
there.
Wild.
Torino.
Gonna have to.
Love
We
it, man.
definitely have to like have an age disclaimer on this podcast because there's certain generations that have no idea what we're talking about.
LA Confidential.
You know what? And shame on them because I make my kids watch this shit.
Good.
The
Oh,
Professional.
the classics.
Oh, The Professionals. Classic.
Yeah, Fight Club.
Fight
The Big
Club.
Lebowski.
Very young Natalie Portman in The Professional. Like
Oh,
very
yeah.
young.
The One Flew Over the Cuckoo's
From
Nest.
Cuckoo's Nest with the also very young Jack Nicholson. Yeah.
Oh man.
There's Carlito's Way. Oh, there's There Will Be Blood. I'm gonna drink all
Rounder.
your milkshake. I'm gonna drink it all the way up.
Dude,
of it.
I think when Ryan was gone and I had Chewy and I had to just sit home kind of all day, I
Yeah.
watched like all 90s movies. That's what I did the entire day was just watching movies from the 90s. It was great.
That's
Oh,
I
here's-
awesome.
loved it.
There it is.
Clockwork
American
Orange.
Gangster. American Gangster. That's the movie with Denzel Washington.
So good.
The Wolf of Wall Street was a good one.
Oh my God. Kill Bill.
It was
all these
okay.
movies. I never saw Wolf of Wall Street. to be honest with you.
Would
It was
you-
like-
I
it's
saw
okay.
parts of it.
Oh my God.
Not
So
a movie
Curious
that I
Case-
will stop and go back to.
Curious
Caesar.
Case of Benjamin Button. For a while, there was one of my favorite movies.
It's
It
a
was a
great
good movie.
Such a good movie.
You know what movie's coming out that Dell didn't talk about?
What?
Twisters.
Oh yeah, I can't wait to watch that. One.
I don't know. I'll wait.
I mean, granted,
No.
we've had like 160 of them land in the Midwest in the last couple days.
I'm so
But I'm
glad you're
super stoked to
alive.
watch the movie.
I know.
They haven't touched Kansas. Like where I'm at, they don't touch us.
It's crazy.
It's weird.
What's the name of the movie with it has a zebra in it, and the actor from Spider-Man? There, what's it? Isn't it?
A zebra?
Jesus, Mary. Jesus, Mary, Joseph Mandy.
It's a zebra.
What are you talking about? The cartoon?
No, Spider-Man.
There's no movie.
That's what I thought. I was like, wait, are we talking about
Are we talking about the cartoon with the
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 zoo animal?
one?
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay, it's with Tobey Maguire.
You mean
With a
Seabiscuit?
zebra?
It's Seabiscuit. There we go. Shit,
That's
it
not
was
a zebra, you idiot. It's a horse.
It might as well have been a kangaroo. Pretty
Unbelievable.
sure it was a horse.
I think he won the Kentucky Derby riding a zebra. I think you might be right.
Really? That's.
That's
I
ridiculous.
wish they put that in the movie. Did
Oh,
they?
God, I probably would have watched it if zebra was.
Seabiscuit,
Right.
there we
Oh my gosh, it's a zebra horse, a Seabiscuit zebra. I can get it. I get it.
That's so funny.
How about the
All right.
thing?
Well, I don't know. There's a movie with a zebra in it somewhere. I just need to unlock it later.
There's no movie with zebras in it.
Ooh, Requiem. That was good.
Django
That
was
was
good.
good.
I actually enjoyed Django Unchained.
Inglorious Bastards, I liked a lot.
That I
The
did too.
Django.
Training
The
Day.
Django.
Training Day. I've seen more times than I can count.
Same.
Untouchables.
Untouchables is
Into the Wild.
Love
That one
Training
was
Day.
cool.
fantastic. Untouchables. with Sean Connery.
Rayman.
Loved
Yeah.
Rain Man.
Gotta watch
That's
That
so
was
good.
fantastic.
Yeah, watch Whopping Red 4.
Oh, so good.
In the Name of the Father. Truman Show. That one was awesome.
Yeah, Truman Show was good too.
Yeah.
Shutter
Oh,
was
Island
alright.
was another
I
one.
saw that. I saw that in the theaters. I'm not aging myself at all.
All the cliffhangers on the Shutter Island or the Yummy Damon we
I
brought.
never saw. I never saw
Oh yes,
Shatter Island.
you might be right on that one.
Shutter. Yeah. Yeah, you're good.
The Sixth Sense.
Oh, there you go. Wait, Dale, are you talking about that
Shutter
one?
Island.
The Matt Damon, we bought
I
a zoo.
think
That's what they do.
I watched
Fucking
the
racing.
Split and Glass today.
Oh,
Ooh.
I didn't like Glass.
No,
No,
Split is so creepy.
Split is fantastic.
Oh,
But I
Natural
didn't
man.
Born
like-
Killers.
But Glass, yeah, I
Right.
agree.
I wasn't too impressed. They rushed it. Oh, look at that. American Psycho. Oh, that's
So good.
that was a good one. Donnie
Lord of
Darko?
War.
Cape
Donnie
Fear.
Lord of War
Darko.
was a good movie.
Cape
I
Fear's
loved
good.
Yeah.
Donnie
The
Darko.
Town's good.
Law Abiding Citizen. It was a good one.
That was all right. Yeah.
Mhm.
It
The
was alright.
Town was also good.
All right. Come out, wherever you are, counselor.
I like the original Ocean's 11.
Die Hard.
Die Hard, a Christmas movie, of course.
Christmas movie for sure.
Classic.
I tell you what, I feel so bad for Bruce Willis. It's
I
heartbreaking.
know.
Heartbreaking.
Hold on, how do you feel bad for
I
Bruce
know
Willis
it
for
hurts
not-
my heart.
Oh yes, what's going on? How about Justin Timberlake? Everybody teases him every fucking
What's
May
wrong with
1st.
Justin Timberlake?
He teases himself, so he's
What
fine.
did he do? I'm not hip. What did he do?
So he did a
He's-
song, and instead of saying me, he said May. So every
He
time
pronounced it May, and now everyone. Yeah.
every May 1st, they make a meme about
Oh,
him.
please. You know how many singers do that? Oh, they do that so much. May, Chu.
But his got the most memes, I think, and he hates it.
Blow,
I'm his spokesperson, just so you
Oh,
know.
I
Own
can
it.
tell that. I can tell that.
Chinatown, A Scent of a Woman. I've never seen this one.
Ooh-ah, ooh-ah, ooh. A
Sense
bear
of a Woman's a good
man.
movie.
Who's a bear
What's the
man?
movie about? He's a blind and possibly
It's a blanket, remember? I put a flamethrower to this place.
I want a
Dusk
flame.
to Dawn.
That little woman's good.
It's kind of safe
You
for
do not
you.
need a flamethrower.
Yeah, what she said.
Oh my gosh.
It's gonna
Dusk
be
Till Dawn.
May.
Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid.
Oh man, these
That's
are getting real old.
Oh, have you ever seen Road to Perdition? That's a great movie.
I feel like I
Yes.
have.
Good
Road to
movie.
Perdition,
Good movie.
based on
That's a
comic-
great fucking movie.
based on a comic book.
Oh,
Many
Yeah.
people don't know that.
I didn't know that.
There we go. The
After
more
I
you know.
watched it, I learned it was a comic because it was done by DC.
Oh,
Yeah.
And Hannibal, you know what? Hannibal, I wasn't a big fan of. I felt like it wasn't.
I didn't mind it.
I don't know. Is that the second one? That's the second one, right?
Yeah. Bad
think so.
Lieutenant. Full Metal Jacket. 21. I watched that
Full
one.
Metal Jacket.
Full
Yeah.
Metal
Jacket.
Jacket.
That's a classic.
Holy
yeah.
double shit!
that
Oh, Saving
Saving
movie was
Private
on all
Ryan.
the time in our house.
Yep.
Saving Private Ryan. I just pulled out a fabric softener for my pants. That's nice.
It smells
hell,
delightful.
what the fuck's going on? Jesus.
Oh my gosh. The Boondock
You're
Saints.
staticky.
Oh, there it is.
V
My
for
top,
Vendetta.
my top
The-
5 movie. V
The
for Vendetta
Italian
is my
Job.
top.
I like
Okay,
that.
I love
Stand by Me.
I love Boondock Saints. I'm a huge fan of the Boondock
Same.
Saints. Fucking love it. Love it.
Yeah, same.
V-
I
You
love
watch-
that they're coming out with another one.
Yeah, I want to say, do you like that idea, Shannon?
Very
I
excited.
don't know yet because they're so old now. And it's not that they're
They're-
old in age, that they just look old. Like they did not
They're
age well.
still badasses, though.
What didn't age well?
the character, like
Their-
the stars of the movie. They
So
didn't age
are-
Their
well at all.
faces didn't age well,
Wait
but
a
in
minute.
real life, they're both still badasses.
Are
Trust me.
they? So you're saying the original cast is coming out in the new one?
Maybe.
Yeah.
You know what? I don't think I've ever seen Boondock Saints.
Learn Not to Reading. Public
Yeah,
Enemy.
no joke. I don't think I've ever
Watch it.
So,
It's a cool idea. It's a cool idea for how they did the movie because it's not, again, it's not like a traditional It's
That's why it
mercenary
stands
based,
out.
so
Yeah.
Calm down, Dana. Calm down.
religion.
Oh, I heard
Hello,
Dana. Where's Dana?
Dana.
Oh, there she is.
Hi, pumpkin butt.
We love you.
Hi, pumpkin butt.
Martha
That's
says
awesome.
hi.
Oh,
Public Enemies. That's a good movie.
That's a
Public
great
Enemy
movie.
is a good movie.
8 Mile does not belong in this list of movies.
What?
Pumpkin Butt Martha. I don't think 8 Mile belongs in all these classic movies. Like, it's a good movie. I like it, but I feel like it doesn't belong on this list.
What is this
Why?
list, by the way?
Yeah, what is this list? I
It's a
don't know. what I'm
classic
looking at.
movie.
Is that
Movies that are like American History X.
really? Yeah, that's 8 Miles, just like American History X.
Same
Whatever.
movie.
No.
It's like a prequel.
The Pianist was good. Gladiator.
Penis?
What?
Did you see The Penis?
That's all I heard. I know
Penis.
I
it.
thought 8 Mile was the Eminem movie.
It is
It
the
is.
Eminem movie.
What is
That's
happening?
not based like Eric. That's all rap shit.
Mandy, he said The Penis is
The,
That's
the-
all I
the-
heard. I was like, wow, so
The-
nonchalant.
Ah,
Yeah.
damn it, Dana.
See? Dana even
No,
knows.
I said The Pianist.
I heard it again. What
I
are you?
heard it again.
Spell it out. Excuse
See,
me.
everybody. Excuse me.
E-N-I.
Happiness.
The pianist.
Happiness.
Pianist.
There we go. Right here.
Oh.
Pianist.
I'm gonna highlight it.
Yeah.
I'll highlight
no.
it for you.
Oh my
The
gosh.
Pianist.
For a second there, I thought we were watching a different list.
Yeah.
Don, be careful, Don.
I was like,
John,
this
I got
is
this
in
stream on at
Django.
The Hateful Eight was good.
Oh, Hateful Eight was good. Yeah, that was a good one.
That was
I
a great. We saw that
Wait
in
a minute.
theaters. I
Okay,
loved it.
look at there, the Boondock Saints too. So they did make a second one already.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Is the Patreon part of the show? Is this
But wait a minute. But you guys.
Oh,
said that
this.
they're making a new Boondock Saints.
I love
Yeah.
that guy.
But so
That
it's
would be the
third
third.
one.
You know.
It would have
So
to.
there
be,
is.
yeah.
There's a one. The second one's called Return of the Saints.
Oh, that's true. That's a good point.
Score.
Enunciation.
Yeah,
I
Enunciate.
will say right now, I have watched enough slave movies in my life to say
You're good.
it's heartbreaking. But
Yeah.
they're still good to watch. 12
They are
years,
really good.
12 Years a Slave is heartbreaking.
Heartbreaking.
Ugh.
Yeah, that's a rough one.
And even the one with you guys see the one with the one with Matthew McConaughey? Right. The one where
Oh, I have not, but it's on my list.
the one
Fast
he-
Times of Ridgemont
Yeah.
High.
No, that's not the movie.
Wait, what?
Yeah, that's
You
completely
said
different.
all right.
I know,
all right.
because
That
whenever
was
I hear
Fast
Matthew Mc-
Times.
That's not Fast Times. That's
That's not Fast Times.
that was Dazed and Confused or something like that.
Thank
Yes,
you.
it's Dazed
You're
and
right. My
Confused.
bad. Dazed and Confused.
But Matthew McConaughey came out in a slave movie. I think it's called like James
Oh, yeah.
Jamestown or something like that. And I don't know. It's
Oh,
Dana-
I never watched it.
very
Mm-mm.
heartbreaking as well. Very heartbreaking.
I love The Pianist and The Penis, both great.
That's- in that order, Dana. In that order.
I hope not.
Gone Girl.
I'll ask Aaron.
I tell you what,
Yeah.
Gone Girl is also very frustrating.
Yeah.
Gone Girl. Oh, that movie pissed me off to all heaven.
It also was
Well-
really terrible because of that movie. So many people don't believe women.
Time out.
It's based on the books, and
Yeah.
they
I
didn't do it
know.
right.
Yeah.
Mandy,
They didn't.
what
Yeah.
is
They
this
didn't do
about
it right.
smelly belly buttons?
I had made a post about asking everyone if they
Oh,
get a DM if you can tell right away if someone has a smell or if they smell like a smelly belly button.
So true.
Did you post
just-
that earlier
I just-
today?
I don't know. It was the other day. I post
It was-
weird things. It can't be held
You
against
do.
me.
I will.
Oh,
I will,
Aaron's
for-
laughing.
I will forever drop a meme every single time Mandy puts one of her most silly.
I
fucking
do
videos.
9 times out of 10 when I have a comment, it's a meme.
Oh,
Yeah, and which is my
and then
favorite.
we go back and forth.
it's a guaranteed meme when I see Mandy's.
You know what? Let's do this. Let's go to Mandy's profile.
I like funnies.
Her
Oh no!
profile-
Wait, what? What are we doing?
He's gonna go to your. She
Oh,
just
boy.
He wants to see.
Don't
that.
go to photos.
Oh, the right away. There he is.
He's next to
No
Lick Rush.
fucking way.
And then I think the belly button one should be soon because she.
Yeah,
just-
it's down there. So
Oh, this one. I remember this one.
I just woke up that morning, or is it this morning? I don't know. Yesterday morning, and it was just something random I thought about. I was like, why does my brain work like this?
And then you really posted so everybody can know what you were thinking.
Yeah. If I have to think it, you have to hear it.
When you
I will stab you in the neck, Susan.
I just like funny, stupid stuff.
why is Bill like that? Pisses me off every day. And I was thinking about it, like, yeah, she's right.
It's always bothered me, and I love that someone made it a meme.
the GIF.
I don't know why this is on the podcast, but that's hilarious. I don't care who you are.
Gone to the market.
I don't care who you are. So before we lose track here, let's go back to
Yeah,
the movie.
let's go back to the movie. Sorry, that was
We're
from
gonna-
the.
now that was pretty. The only cans I must admit was pretty funny.
I'm sorry, you guys.
Oh my god!
X-Men 97.
I like how Mandy is apologizing for her posts.
I always have to warn people. I'm like, it's stupid. I apologize. It's
Dude,
it's how my
I
brain
get-
works.
I get so many friend requests after you do something. If I comment on, I start getting random friends. I'm like, really? Why?
All my
Right.
female friends are harassed. I'm so sorry.
Oh yeah, like I can't handle that.
I know it's a constant thing. I'm just like,
I
oh,
don't get it. I mean, I post memes and I don't get friend requests.
you're a pretty lady.
I can
Hey, how
imagine.
you doing?
I got to be
Believe.
honest, ladies. It's funny that this brought up. This actually came up. I was just thinking about. I can't imagine. I can't imagine the shit you guys get me do.
It's funny that you say that because Ebas made a post earlier
Oh yeah, yeah.
about he can't imagine having to be a woman, and what is the thing that we hate personally about like the actions being a woman. Like some people are most people or most women who responded complained about the hypocrisy of everything. Of women can't defend themselves, women can't have to be set a certain way or look a certain way or act a certain way, whereas a man does it and he's not batted an eye against and all that kind of thing. And I was laughing and I was like, I can't say what what I'm feeling about this whole situation. Let's just know that I agree and disagree with these things.
Can you say it on the podcast?
Yeah, say it.
Well,
Probably.
it's funny.
I wanna know.
Because Dale, I was going to bring up to you. I think sometime in the future, we're going to have a show about women who are in this community. Just literally just have an all-woman show, and what it's like. In other words, the like you said, the hypocrisy, the unfairness of. Come on. I mean,
It works both ways though, because women in this industry also use certain things to their advantages.
100%.
So it goes both ways.
It is because would you guys say it's predominantly male driven?
Oh, absolutely.
Right? Okay.
For sure.
But if I was
Definitely.
to draw with the tank top or my shirt off, people would be like, oh, but of course, if a woman does it in a very provocative way,
Right.
forget about it. Forget about it. 300 guys watching the stream, but if I was to do it,
Right.
no one does give a shit. So it is.
So true.
It's pretty effed up. It's pretty.
It's you're sexualizing. Sex sells. It's everybody knows it. It is what it is. That's
Yeah.
I mean,
and
now
it
that I have
sucks.
now that I have free time,
I mean,
the shirt's coming off.
do your thing, dude.
No, I don't want to do my thing. My followers on IG would drop. Actually, it's kind of funny. We
Hey, I
like a
can't.
counter.
Wait, hold up. To GZD, whatever I can't pee in a corner standing up because I was in the military, so I ain't jealous for shit. Sometimes you just got to do it.
Yeah. I came from military family. We learned that when we were 3. Like if you're a girl, I was treated like the boys. Like you go figure it out.
You got to pee, go pee.
I have
I'm good. I'll
Dana
stand
said
up.
she'll
I'll sit
jump on
down.
her-
I'm good.
Oh yeah, so Dana. So exactly, I would love for you
Dana'd be a
guys,
good one. Yeah.
Dana, and I think Dell. I could put out a call. I think I have somebody. I think two people on IG, not who we think it is, someone else. But who would I would love to
Air
have.
Force.
I would love to have just and just get a different perspective. And trust me, it's a hot topic because
Mhm.
I was just thinking about this today. I'm like, I can't imagine because I knew you guys were going to come on. I thought to myself, I can't imagine. You do one post, you do one whatever, and then all of a sudden it's like a beacon of all these douchebags that are like, hey, so it's like you do know that I constantly post pictures of with my husband or
Yeah.
Mandy with Murat with that.
Constantly.
Who doesn't? Apparently, they just like don't give a fuck. It's just
No.
television, and it's
It's a
crazy.
challenge to most because of the way men are also created in general and the whole caveman thing, which I understand. I'm not excusing it, but there's just a lack of respect for those type of
I totally get
partnerships.
it. So Dell,
I'm
you
I'm
know
a
what? Next,
boss for a reason.
this is actually this is interesting, and I guess kind of made me think about it. So yeah,
It's so true. Exactly.
someone who draws, and I like how her picture is absolute shit, right?
Yeah.
Literally.
Mhm.
And
Literally.
600 likes, and someone who has the talent and who dresses, oh, I don't know, normal, gets no love unless it's from other artists or people who actually do enjoy the art. But the
I
ones
like
who don't give a shit, it's
so
I
this is
mean,
what
this
Angela
world's filled with double standards on both ends, let's be honest.
100%, 100%. And like what Angela said right there, just one point, we have some ladies who have lived during a time where we were told they cannot do the same as men. On one
Yep.
built airplanes and the other built bombs.
Right.
So,
So
yeah.
Dale, next time we have a like we need a topic that this is going to be it because
That'd be a good one.
I think it's going to be a good one because we'll find
There's
enough.
lots to talk about.
We'll
I,
find
know,
enough.
I was
trust
talking
me,
to Sora actually recently about getting her on the show. So
That's a good. We love us some Sora.
Yeah.
I love me
And then
Thor.
I have another person maybe also, Dale. So between these two ladies and Dana I mean we could have a good show because
That'd
it
be
is
fun.
we haven't done it and there's a lot of questions that I have that and you guys could obviously be very candid without getting in trouble. per
Yeah,
se.
it doesn't need to be male bashing
No,
either.
yeah,
And I
nowhere
think,
near, nowhere near.
Yeah.
No,
Because
absolutely not.
I'm
Yeah.
actually bringing it up, and not because I'm bashing my own kind, but it is
Right.
sort of this
my own
like
kind.
I am kind of wondering, like, I can't imagine the silliness, the craziness of, and let's be
me
quite,
neither.
let's just say that the female is not as attractive or good looking or whatever you want to call it. Do they
Mhm.
get the DMs as well? And
Yeah.
and I'm gonna
Yes.
say probably.
They do to a point, but not to the same extent. Like I know
It's
Mandy's been
different.
blown up and had issues where even I've told her, I'm like, dude, I'll deal with it. I'll punch him in the throat.
I
I've had
know.
him where
I
I'm
love
like,
her.
I have them where I'm like, I'm sorry, did you bump your head before you wrote me this? The fuck is wrong with you? Like
But like I posted stuff with me with scuba gear on, no, not showing anything, just from here up, and I've gotten craziness. So it
I can imagine any
wild.
guys sexualize and they say this. Oh, I like to be scuba diving with you. It's like
Yeah,
I'm
it's
no
very
makeup and
just.
I'm wearing the biggest scuba glasses known to man. You don't even see my face.
Well, and my thing is, I at first I like if I know them and I know they're being out of pocket and out of line, I'm like, hey, you need to dial it back real quick because this is my boundary, and if you're straddling that boundary as a man and you're not respecting it, I get it. Some men have to have their hand slapped occasionally, but verbally, I would say. But
the fact that you respond to me
it's
is
if I know them. If I know them. Sometimes they do it because
Oh.
I'm bored and it's hilarious. I'm like, does this really work on anybody?
oh
And there's other times where I'll get pictures and videos and they get one back.
Or
of
Marat?
the male genitalia.
Of Murat.
Yep.
Yeah, of
No.
Murat. Of
No.
his shirt off.
So to Jason, I'm gonna comment on that one because as a woman who has been on covers multiple times as a cosplayer and who's been drawn, women do look like that. It is done, real or
They
not.
do.
They do
I've
look
seen
like
it.
that. I I have been on covers before. I have been drawn on covers before. It is me. It looks like me, and it's not something that was emphasized or exaggerated or anything. There
Mhm.
are, of course, there are comics. Yes, the women's features are exaggerated in a form of it's like a teenager's wet dream.
Mhm.
We get it. It happens. But if you Google the same thing, you can find a porn star that looked the same way because I guarantee you
100%.
they got that
100%.
reference. They
Yeah.
got that reference from a real life character.
Yes.
So
So let me add
Yeah.
on to that, Jason. We both sold on Whatnot. I don't know. I think you still sell Whatnot. But if me and you are selling a certain book, but there's a hot girl on a different show selling the same exact book, what is more likely? Who's more likely to sell that book, me or her? Like,
Them.
obviously, her.
And Dell, not only that, but at a premium,
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
right? Dell
100%.
and Jason would sell that $5 book.
Yep.
She would sell it for 25
Yep.
Yep.
because guys are like, oh, okay, whatever you say.
Whatever
You
you
know,
say.
I've never seen a woman before. You fucking morons. But I tell you what, that would be a great show. And Dell, I think
That'd be interesting.
we should put this on sooner than later. But I think we're booked. I think we're pretty strong this month.
Yeah.
But,
So it would have to be different because we have our show with us, so it would have to be a whole alternate.
Oh no, I'm talking about not this, not on our movie review. It would be a show, just a separate show
Separate.
dedicated to this subject.
dedicated
Yeah.
to females in the comic industry. And we
Ah,
will word it
you.
whatever it is.
Uh,
Well,
that's
yeah, that's a good one.
You know the way I would sell comics. I remember my last show of Whatnot. One of my last shows was for every
Coconut
book.
bra?
I didn't think about it then, but every time I did a push up, or every time they bought a comic, I did a push
You
up.
get a push up.
I
Yeah.
like that.
I
Yeah.
was sore as fuck
Oh,
that
my.
day,
I thought he was gonna puke.
bro. It was hurting me. I mean, it was good for my
Push
health.
ups is hard.
But
It was with the artist. It was with
I
the
hate
seller we
chest
no
day.
longer
I do
talk
too.
about. It's with the seller we no longer talk about because he's been
Yeah.
blacklisted.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was kind of funny, and people were buying stuff because they just want to see Dell teeter.
see, he was there. I was stupid.
And Dell was like teetering, like literally.
That's so funny.
All right, so don't tell me you did a live show with your cleavage and you wouldn't sell out your boobs. Hey,
Yeah, coconut bra, Del.
would try
Like
it.
you'll do great.
like coconut bra.
if I can do a show live with Caesar has time now, and we did an
Clink, clink,
OnlyFans
clink.
kind of show, yeah, we probably could sell some books.
Oh,
Everybody, there's a niche for everybody.
Well,
Big
For
listen,
sure.
Murdell.
I got a
Little
lot of
Murdell.
them.
I gotta do it in December though. It's big boy season then, so that's when we get the most love. So I'll try it then, and I don't know if I should shave or not shave. Y'all let me know.
Shave what?
Hair, what do you think?
I know. I was like, what?
Oh, shit, your head?
My
This?
chest, like my obviously nobody wants to see hairy nipples.
Oh.
Like, I mean, if they are into
He
it, then
said
I'll
it-
leave like, I copyright that for
the
sure.
little merge. The little
Yeah, this
merge
season
out.
right now it's fuckboy season.
The little
That's what they're
merge out.
called.
This is-
What?
Little
This is the-
Murdell.
this is the first time my name has been associated with little at the same, thing. So that's crazy.
Oh, he's like, I feel honored.
Shaving the
Shave the
hair.
shape of Ariel's bra.
Oh, just all hair. That's funny. Make a bra in your hair.
I'm
That's
gonna have to hit up Brian and Marat, like, hey, take me like one of your French girls.
That's
You
good
know what I
stuff.
mean?
All right, guys. Listen, we're approaching the.
Nonsense.
It's probably the best time to end the show. We're approaching at the
Yeah.
2-hour mark. Last week or so, we went like 3.5 hours because the conversation. Once again, if we don't cut it off, we could be talking about this through the time. But we're
And we did
definitely-
no review today, so it's crazy.
Well, we
just
did.
spent
We-
2 hours
we-
of just-
I mean, we
were
gave
all over it.
opinions. There's things we liked, but
But I will
love you,
say,
pumpkin butt.
Love
we
you.
will, Dana. Be close to that phone because you're definitely going to be on that show because we're gonna do that. Yeah. What's the max we could have on the show? People wise?
6. But we do it during the week. I can step out and you can have a control, Caesar. Probably more likely I'll have a game or something.
Okay.
So you'll be in
So
charge and I'll be watching.
sounds good. Now
Number two.
we're definitely going to do this. Next spot we have, we're going to create a different show, just strictly an all female cast of the women in the comic industry and how it's viewed in certain views. Certain eyeballs are looked at it as fair, not fair. People go, oh, they get the same rights as no, they don't.
Well, because it's based off of the human experience, and so that's how people get their perspective. So it's very interesting.
You guys hear that sound? That's called I got to take my pill at 9 p.m.
Okay, we should
Oh,
go.
you know, and to add on to that, Caesar,
It's 10.
we can always add on to the whole women. Not that you're not backing up. But you know how people complain that women don't back up women movies. Like y'all don't need to back crappy movies. If you don't watch a female movie because you're female doesn't mean you're against.
I
Female.
will support women in the industry always if it's worth supporting.
There we go.
I don't
Same.
feel like it's worth my sport, then what do I care whether it's done
Yeah.
by a man or a woman? If it sucks, it sucks.
You're not going to do it blindly. Sorry.
Yeah, no,
Not co-signing everyone.
nope.
All right. So all right. So let's end this. Yeah, Dale?
We're gonna do our goodbyes real quick. We're gonna start off with Kegel Lady.
Kegel lady. That's not Kegel
I'm
lady.
not Kiko. I was
That's Kegel lady.
That's even better. Everyone, don't forget to do your Kegels, and I have nothing to sell.
I know, do promote. All right, let's go with Muscle Mommy next.
Muscle mommy.
Oh, yay.
Where's
Muscle
muscle mommy? Muscle.
Muscle Mommy. Our Kickstarter that we just finished for Persuasion 5 books should be arriving in the next couple weeks. So we'll be getting all that stuff out. Then we will be doing Con Artist 5. Then after that is when the boss battle comes out, starring moi. And then, yeah, I think that's about it right now. Don't forget to pump.
Don't forget to pump.
All right.
Oh, hold on. Wait, time out. Shannon, I want you to say, I want to pump you up.
I was waiting for it. Yeah.
I want to pump you up.
My favorite is don't forget to pump, and then right away my face goes up there. I'm like, yeah, okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Perfect, absolute perfect timing. Okay, people, you know where to find me, The Real Dracula's Wolf on IG, on Instagram, for your voiceover reels you need, which actually I've been heating up lately since I have more time now. I've been doing more reels and more voiceovers, and people are getting to the point where they're like specifically asking for certain voices, which is interesting. The latest one is they want me to do Optimus Prime, and I'm like, I guess that's my movie voice. I don't do Optimus Prime.
I love Optimus.
You know, anyways, thank you guys. What a good show. Even though we don't review shit, we kind of review stuff from like 1990 and earlier or in between. We're the most unconventional movie review show around.
Yes.
And but guess what? We don't care because we love being on here. We love having these ladies on once a month, and we're gonna have them on again for a special show about the women in comics. And thanks again.
You have a
Appreciate it.
question?
Can you do Chip from Beauty and the Beast? Is that the little kid?
I think
Yeah.
so.
Little
The little
teacup.
cat.
I like Dana's like, do it.
Do it now.
Do it now. No.
After
Give me the
practice.
weapon.
Do it
Dame
now.
la arma.
No, I don't. I won't do Chip because I don't know. I got to hear him first, Dana.
That's so high pitched.
I could do high pitch, but I
Can
don't.
you?
I got to hear it. I do. I can.
Oh, I'm excited. You need to.
You
Yeah.
gotta start practicing for the next show.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
what she's getting at. That's what
Okay.
she's getting at.
No problem.
I'm actually trying
Dana,
to
disappointed.
Dana, just, okay,
right, Del,
Dana.
it's your
Sorry,
turn.
Dana. Your turn, Dale.
Oh
Jeez.
yeah, my turn.
Dana.
Hold on.
Do it. Do it now.
Disappointed she is.
I know. Disappointed. Yes.
Oh, isn't that do that one? What's it called? The
Smeagol,
Smeagol.
Yeah.
he just did.
Stupid habits.
It's not you so much. Oh my god.
Dinosaurs, stupid dinosaurs.
Let me see. Can I change it over here? There we go. Hold on. You said you needed to.
Oh my god, you're gonna put Chip on? You're gonna play Chip, aren't you?
Their version of the story. Here's Chips. He's just a regular kid, but right now he's a cop. Curses. What you gonna do?
He's a cop.
Castle used to be a person too. That
He's not gonna say one word.
clock.
Wow.
Here's this guy hanging out with. How she's gonna do it? He decides it's him.
That,
got
they're just
lucky.
going over all the characters.
You got lucky,
Everyone-
bro.
Everyone but Chip. Dana,
Anyway.
I'll
Okay.
listen to Chip and I'll see if I can do it. Okay. There you
What is Tater's voice? Precious. Oh, what is Tater's?
We're not doing all the voices right now. This chick needs sleep.
Oh,
So,
sorry about that. I forgot you're drunk.
Get your shit. Come on.
Anyways, I actually
to
had
go.
nothing to promote. If anything, my job, we're pushing new product with scooters, and it's been fun. Watch out! Oh, Clan McDonald has a couple of things that came out today. I do work for them. Check them out at clanmcdonald.com. Go to Clan McDonald Comics, Signature Witnessing, etc., etc. I know they get after me, but sorry, I can't remember top of my head. Check out Lost Boy Comics, the Comic Corner, and join us every Wednesday. We have what do we have next week, Caesar? We have old school show, right? On the 15th. Oh, that's on the 15th.
No. Next week we have Joe Doyle, Kyle
that's right.
Willis, James for Comic Uprising, and Greg Haw.
There we go. They're having a good lineup.
All
They
right.
have an exclusive coming out, and it's
Ooh.
we'll talk about it.
So that's gonna be fun. And then then we have the old folks. Then we have the
The old
old comics, and then we have the toys.
Oh, then we're
Yeah.
gonna do an all video games show.
Yeah.
Like
Ooh,
retro
fun.
video games,
Gotcha.
all that stuff.
Try
So
to
we
be-
have 8-Bit from IG and Greg Ha, who sells on IG,
and Seth
eBay, and Seth.
Nice.
on Facebook. So with that being said, tune in every Wednesday at 8 o'clock. I will be here as much as possible. Caesar is now the one more here. He's the face again. He has more
Yes.
time for some
Yes.
reason.
Yes.
Oh, Shannon, we already know. You already know. She can't like as soon as we got on, we just told her to flex and then do it again. Hold on.
Do it again.
Do it
Dance,
again.
monkey, dance.
Oh my God, no.
Come on, you know you want to. One more time, I'll take you off the screen.
I
Come on,
flexed
flex.
enough today.
One more time.
Ooh,
There we go.
Yeah.
That wasn't so hard to convince, but
Are you jealous? Like I'm confused.
of course, I need to work out some more. Dance, monkey dance.
It's inspiring us.
You inspire me, and then I think about it like I don't want to do it.
me and Shannon go to
Thanks for me, baby. The comment section. Have a good night. Well, thank you very much for tuning in.
Bye,
Like I
guys.
said, every Wednesday, and right before we leave, there's one thing we need to say.
You.
Andy.
I said
Mandy?
it already.
But say it again because he's
Okay.
I'll forget it.
Okay. Everyone do your Kegels. And I
doesn't
mean
mean-
everyone.
It doesn't mean that much anymore.